Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if you hear my fan on, it is 80 degrees outside. And I want my fan on, so I don't want to hear it. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Today, Tears of the Kingdoms of the Zelda to the Breath to the Well to the Boogie to the Beat. Now, I have been doing some more progress, the depths. I've been doing lots of stuff regarding, the depths in terms of murdering bosses, and I don't mean killing bosses, I mean actually like straight up going over murdering them. It's it's insane. Why'd I say it's insane? I meant to say it's insanity and I was about to say it's insane. Never mind. But today we're gonna be doing a little more Breath of the Wild. Now I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be playing today. I'd imagine quite a lot because I actually do have another monster saved up. Actually, first, I want to show off something. Before anything happens, I want to show off, first of all, I got Treasures of the Wind. Second of all, I did not realize this could happen. I was confused about this on why I was able to put more energy cells into my already full energy cell capacity. And look at this. So it turns out when you do that, it gives you the energy wells, and it makes blue ones. Look at that! Now I can do blue ones. Second of all, check out how quick I fucking murdered this Hinox. And I got his death photo with me. That's cold. Watch this shit. This is a royal halberd with the blue and white Frox horn on it. So note how not only did the music not play, the health bar didn't even show up. You can kill them that quickly. Second off, check out how much damage I was able to murder this guy with. Turns out, I didn't actually know this, you can grab these guys. Watch this. So, he gets into his big robot form. And check this out. I did not know you could do this. You can rip out his core. Look how much damage this does. Oh, it's murder. Beautiful. I don't know why I swapped to that. And then I forgot. No, that one was the one that we showed last time. And then I guess that was how quickly I could kill a Lionel, but it didn't actually end up being 30 seconds, which kind of sucks. Anyways, let's go back where I left off at least. I found an area that may or may not contain Redeads, so I kind of want to go check out what they're all about. I also went to explore around the West Necluda area to see if I can get some more light root over here because it's kind of covered. Turns out, I forgot, Eventide Island's over here, which may or may not contain a chasm. So I'm going to go check that out. I also probably should go investigate these isles, which are references to all of Tingle's previous that's all Tingle's brothers, I believe, which is really funny concerning the fact that you have, I guess it's Tingle, Ankle, Knuckle, and David. And David was a guy who got roped into, like, I think it was, he got roped into Tingle's pyramid scheme and then just went with it. And now he has to work off his debt, unfortunately. But he's the guy in Wind Waker. So, first off, I want to go check out Eventide Island and see what it's all about. Considering the fact that it's not really like we can run out of batteries anytime soon. We're kind of impervious to that shit. The only thing I am fearing is running out of Zonite, considering the fact I have to go purchase the new set of batteries, but I think we'll be fine. I also didn't know this, but apparently you can whistle to call your, like, ghost summons. And I'm still not using Unova because he sucks. Genuinely, like, one of the worst ones. Alright, so I want to head over to this cliff right over here. Let's see. I also probably should cook myself some more food. Considering that last time when I started cooking myself some food, I made a lot of food. I made lots of food that had a lot of good benefits. But I didn't make a lot of food that was able to heal me as well. So I ended up having a bunch of like attack 3 like banana things And then I was super happy about that, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, I can't actually heal because they only heal like 2 hearts. Okay, so I want to try something real quick. I made 2 inventions. Or I guess one of them was one that we already had, and then the other one I actually made. So let's see, I want to make... The hell was it called? Launchpad. Okay, just reduce the cost of it a little bit. Then can I put it on that? Oh god. Okay. A little weighty, but that's fine. And then I'm aiming towards the island when I do this. Right? Yeah. Okay. Bon voyage. That was not actually a lot of speed. I kind of wish there were more opportunities to gain insane amounts of speed horizontally. Because in Breath of the Wild they had what was it, like wind bomb or whatever? Like boomy zoomies, as Small Ant would put it. They had those, and then they also had like the one where you clip the bomb slash pot into yourself and it pushes you horizontally really quickly. But that's not really much of anything. Also, can I just say right now, I'm pissed. So look at that cool sword decal, right? Perfectly matches the island. On here, it doesn't. They didn't tilt it so that way it matches up correctly. That sucks. And I guess it's meant to be if you zoomed in closer you'd be able to see it, but you can't. Like, I guess you could do that, but it doesn't reach the tip of the island. And if you try zooming in more, it just disappears. Which I kind of wish that wasn't the case. I kind of wish it looked like it was actually embedded in the land itself rather than just sitting there doing nothing. But whatever. How peaceful. I think today we're going to be doing a little more shrine stuff and maybe some main questline jank. Because we got a lot of cool stuff to do. It's just that I wasn't able to do it last time because I was just sick and tired of Yunobo shit. But now I actually have, like, means to kill the glue monsters really easily. Turns out that I was just using a bow that sucked. And if you use a bow that doesn't suck complete dick, then you can kill them very easily. Ah, very nice. I kind of wish I could make myself a vehicle that can go from land to water really easily, but I'm not sure if Tears of the Kingdom would like that. Attaching wheels to a raft, because I might just sink it. Who knows, it probably could. Okay, methinks there's a Korok up here, so I'm just gonna check anyways, just so I don't have to waste my time later. Oh! Oh, I thought that was Beetle for a second. I was like, oh my god, Beetle, what happened? But, nope. Oh, wait. Are you fucking kidding me? How in the hell did you get over here then? You imbecile. I have a method of getting close to it, but it might not get you all the way. I'm gonna help this guy out, specifically because I really don't want to do this later. So, let's get ourselves our nice little airplane. This thing is so goddamn effective at transportation, it's unbelievable. Alright, and no, I'm not gonna crucify him yet. That could be perhaps a future incentive, but not now. Alright, strap in. But look at that. There's the blue energy. Not sure what it's about, but it's pretty interesting. I'm just questioning how in the hell these two got separated so, like, so vast. Just in such a wide margin. This isn't like a small, oh, I just got lost and I need to go find my friend at like a mall or something. No, this is like, straight up, you genuinely forgot which continent you're on. The fact this person actually found a plane, or the fact this person actually was able to secure a plane is pretty nice. If I say person, I mean Korok. I could have totally left his ass, but whatever. Ah, clean landing. Dunk. Very nice. See what I mean? It's a very, very versatile vehicle. It gets you all the height you need, and it gets you all the Gets you all the height you need, and then it gets you all the air you need. You could theoretically put another fan on the back of the, you could put another fan on the back of the, this thing, but the only issue is that, it would keep raising the price of how much zonite you need. I guess if you have it in the area, that's fine, but, you know, we don't roll like that. We don't use the materials around seeker-sensitive aspect to completely wasting all your zonite on random shit. Okay, I also forgot the wildlife here I probably should be taking pictures of. Okay, come on, ox. Get over here. Oh no, guys, it's the blue moon. So, interesting. I didn't lose all my stuff upon entering Eventide, which implies that I guess in the previous game I did Eventide Island and it just kind of, the curse disappeared. Uh-oh. Nice trick. You almost got me. I also didn't realize this at first, but when the, when it says like zonite powered or whatever on the, whenever it wait, what? Where'd the blood moon go? When it says zonite powered, you charge it, and then it increases the amount of arrow, like how fast and how it increases how fast and how far it goes depending on how long you charge it, which I think is pretty interesting because I didn't know that at first. I probably should increase. I probably should get my health up a little bit. Oh, I knew it. I knew the moment that happened I was gonna be targeting the wrong foe. Whoops. Also, I don't know why, yet again, the notification just didn't go out for the video. Or for the stream. It's been like almost 15 minutes, which is unbelievable. We just literally teleported out of a cave, walked a couple feet, and then got here. Did I cancel the blood moon out? Weird. Apparently if you go to fight monster forces, it completely removes the need for a blood moon. Because I can understand if it doesn't want it to, I can understand if it doesn't want it to, happen whilst you're in a monster force thing, to just increase the health bar accidentally. But, you know, it's still super weird. Now I want to swap to this, and then we're going to eat one of these over here. Sorry, I'm adjusting my feet. Feet. Come on, really? I found that aiming with arrows like that is a very 50-50. Wow, that... Huh. Then I actually expected to kill that guy instantly. But this guy is 95% of the entire, like, this entire monster force. Really? Wow. They, really wanted to stockpile on some good monsters, and so they're like, get one silver model and that should be enough. Surely this guy will carry all of us, right? Did I ever take a picture of one of these? Yep. I'm also still wondering what the other treasure I need to take a picture of is, because there's different treasures I can take pictures of for the compendium. And one of them was like, you know, you gotta get all your, you get one treasure chest. You have to get all the, different types of rocks you can mine. But now I'm wondering, like, what was the other one? I think in Breath of the Wild there was also one that was kind of obscure. I also can't wait till people do some, digging around in Breath of the Wild and find out that there was, like, some shit in, Breath of the Wild that was kind of like, hey, we provided this really vague hint for a treasure that didn't actually appear in this game. Find it in Tears of the Kingdom. But it's a very Nintendo move. Speaking of a very Nintendo move, I saw that Nintendo apparently sponsoring Critical Role. Like the D&D podcast, which is super weird. I don't personally listen to Critical Role, but apparently they're doing like a Tears of the Kingdom one-off thing. Which, pretty cool. Still doesn't forgive the fact that we didn't get a lot of, you know, melee tournaments, or any tournaments that use emulation at all, in like the most recent decade. But, still cool to see that, I guess the Nintendo side of, or the Legend of Zelda side of Nintendo is at least chill with a lot of stuff. They're like, oh yeah, Critical Role, you can use a couple Tears of the Kingdom things. And I can understand why they would not want, like, piracy and stuff like that. That's completely understandable. But it's also like, come on, it's emulating Melee, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. Like, don't worry, I don't think your, like, more than decade-old game is going to be suffering any type of a copyright failure. Not like that formula has been used about a bajillion times in a bajillion different videos. Alright. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, cannon. Guys, we found cannon! Okay, you're absolutely a Korok. Yep. Oh, he's about to get eaten. Just nice. Good job, Rock. Sure did a thing. Oh, did you guys see that? The arrow on the bow was actually glowing. Look at this. Wait for it. And now it's fully charged. That's really cool. Yeah, when I saw that I said Zonite powered, I was wondering what that was about, and apparently you could just charge it and use a little bit of your Zonite energy. It makes it go farther, makes it go faster, makes it better. See? Alright. Now we are doing this the Sekiro way. Kinda wanna like swap to a bow that has a lot of damage on it. Oh no, I sure am about to die. Oh, I might actually die. I was only joke scared for a second, what the fuck? Oh my god! That could have killed me. Wow. Okay. Nice. Boom. Ha ha ha. You absolute fools! Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else I really want to pay attention to? Did I take a picture of these? Yes. I managed to go through a lot of the depths and just start taking pictures of as much stuff as I can. And, man. Some of that stuff was literally just like, hey, you gotta take a picture of this type of egg and this type of bird, too. Which leads me to wonder how much, like, how much more animals are in this game. Because I remember, the fuck? What do you mean soaring boomerang? Hold on a minute. Okay, cancel what I was saying. I want to figure out what the hell this thing does. Alright. Soaring boomerang. Let's see how this works. Whoa. Interesting. Goes a lot faster and a lot farther. Can I do this? Oh, I guess I would have to... I guess if it can't hit anything. Alright. Cool, there's a lot of stuff up here. But, as I was saying, I'm also wondering if, Tears of the Kingdom is adding, like, a bajillion new animal varieties. I remember taking pictures of the birds in Breath of the Wild being, like, a Sisyphean task. It was, like, it was just hell. You had to seriously spend, like, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours just to find, like, one type of bird that only spawns in this location at this time. But, luckily some of the other wildlife is pretty chill. But in Breath of the Wild, it was definitely like, hey, do you want to take a picture of this bird that basically flies away the moment you're in the same continent as it? Then, go for it. We're not stopping you. In fact, we're actually promoting you to go do that stuff to fill out the compendium. And I know, you could buy the photos in the first game. But, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in being a cool compendium type person if you really just don't want to take pictures of birds? Did I accidentally put it behind it like a moron? Okay. Got no idea what the hell's up with the log. So, really interesting to note. Eventide not only doesn't have a shrine from what I've seen, it also doesn't even have a gimmick associated with it, which I'm kind of sad about. There's a lot of monster forces up here, I guess, but that's not like... That's not a shrine. Bonk. Whoop, bonk. Now... I kind of wonder if there is going to be a Eventide equivalent in this. Oh god! Okay, we're good. I almost just met the same fate as Koga. Also, did I take a picture of one of these? Oh, I have not. Really nice getting all these pictures out of the way. Like, when you get the camera in Breath of the Wild, or even in this game, it's like, it's so worth it just to go around and take pictures of random bullcrap that you find. Because it saves up on so much time if you even take a picture of one of them. Like, I have no idea if all those were animals and such. If I could actually, you know, put them into the compendium. Also, where's the rest of the monster forces? Does monster force sound familiar? I feel like that was like some sort of like animated kid show, or like some sort of like famous work of fiction. I don't know why Monster Force sounds like very familiar. Because when I was thinking of Monster Forces, I was thinking of like that one show where it's like the monsters and they're in like a high school, but that's just called Monster High. What does Monster Forces remind me of? Also, what's up, loser? Oh, here's the rest of them. Nice. As we say in the business, quick scope. GG no re. By the way, I'm gonna sound like an absolute boomer when I say this. Or a zoomer. Depending. I have no idea what the RE in like GG no re stands for. Unless it's just like a funny saying, or if it's like what's be an offensive term that I don't know. But I have no... Oh, you're the... I see. So you're the bulk of the main operation. Bonk. Sayonara. Your shit. Cause I'm wondering if it's supposed to be like GG no respect, or like GG... I don't know. GG no Resident Evil. Really a question we must all ponder. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Silver Bokoblin. But the best way to defeat you is through arrows and coronavirus. That's gotta suck, right? Imagine you're like... You're just a funny little Bokoblin, just kind of chilling around, doing a couple of random things, just, you know, being a goblin. And all of a sudden, a swordsman walks over to you, and you say, "Hey, that's Link, I better go kick his ass." And he goes over, he knocks you off of your giant ass like plinth you got lodged in the ground. You go, okay, well, he's probably not going to come down here to finish me off if he's already yoinking the treasure. And then he just comes over and puts 10 bullets directly into your head without even, like, moving. Yeah, what about it? Huh. Oh, I see. Is this the... Oh, it's the Goonies? Oh my god, I want to figure out if this is the Goonies. Hold on a minute. I already cleared all the monster forces, so I think this questline's gonna be pretty much done and over with, but... Ooh, I'm actually curious. Unless it was just genuinely like a flying ship, or just a magic ship or something, I would be pissed. Because if it isn't the Goonies, it isn't cool. And I know, you could say, oh, what about Dark Souls 2? Because Dark Souls 2 does the exact same thing. We don't talk about Dark Souls 2. We talk about the Goonies. When you want to reference a giant pirate ship in a cave, we talk about the Goonies. Because Dark Souls 2 does not deserve the recognition of a pirate ship in a random, you know, cave. Nice. I kind of feel bad for some of the enemies that are just lounging about, and then all of a sudden just random legendary swordsman comes about and just dinks them with one arrow. I'm sorry, that was slip resistance? Oh, slipping on wet surfaces. Wait, for sudden rainfall. Huh? Is that meant to be like... I can now climb more? I see, okay. That makes more sense. I thought I was like, oh, you can now just kind of like stick to surfaces and then just be able to climb up them. Nope, it is. You can now climb just a little bit more on wet surfaces. Which, kind of sucks. My controller just die? Wait, what if I do this? Oh, cool. Okay. No! It wasn't that, it was, dead. It was because it was flipped off my charger. Alright, cool. I also heard, mention of you can, cancel out Ascension midway. Also, what is that all about? So many mysteries. Okay. Goonies moment? Do we got the Goonies? Oh, we got the Goonies. Yeah! That's super cool. Eventide Island Cave. Wow, there are a lot of silver bokoblins here. And a silver boss bokoblin, which I am just going to absolutely stack. Pick this shit out. Check this shit out. Actually, you know what? Let's do, use power. I want to not equip something that's super powerful. Let's do a final horn. Probably a waste to some people, but get the boss out of the way and then you're good. Okay, so let's see. I want to do this. Whoa. Dinked horn. Oh! I forgot I had a spear. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna do this. Consume, 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 consume. Then go over here and consume this. Get our attack up. Then equip this. For the meat of the damage. Oh! I'm not having the enemies don't even give the enemies the satisfaction of having that weapon, because if they do, they're gonna rounce me. Oh! Wow. Turns out that enemies hurt. Especially when there's a weapon attached to their forehead. Who knew? Alright. Well, at least we discovered the cave. You know, I might not waste all my Lionel horns on that one boss bokoblin, because I remember boss bokoblins not being too tricky to deal with. They're just annoying. I guess we could probably approach around the sides and deal with all the random jank. I'm also wearing mining equipment. I probably shouldn't be wearing that, huh? We're on the Goonies ship. Not anything too crazy. Let's do my average setup, which is Fierce Deity, Barbarian, and then whatever pants I want. The glow ones look cool, so therefore I wear them. Speaking of armor, we should probably go upgrade our stuff, because I think I found the... We found the, violin guy for the Great Fairy one, like 2 streams ago. And then we also found, I found on my own time, I found out where the, horn is. Because one of the fairies requests that they hear a horn. And I think they were stuck in a pit, so I gotta go help them out. Alright, let's take out all these guys first. Come on now. Okay. Clear out all the ads real quick. Oh! Haha. Nice. I would love if you were able to freeze, like, arrows in the air and send it back. That would be insane. I can keep, you know what? I can keep doing this. Nothing's stopping me. How about we just do this for the next 8 hours? Of course. Let's equip this. And you know what? 1 layer of bomb. And then 1 layer of... Let's pick something that's not too expensive. Lionel Mace Horn might be a bit expensive. A Lionel Hoof. There we go. Nice, free, easy damage. Nothing too crazy. There are some people that would probably kill me for wasting all my Lionel Hooves, but whatever. Are you kidding me? I thought I did not know I didn't know if I had my shield out or not, so I pressed Y to pull out my weapons, not realizing that my weapon was already out. And in fact, was about to betray me. Okay. Let's run it back, although this time we're not gonna suck as much dick. Pew. Pew. Wait, can I do... Where did that arrow... Where did that, oh, not that arrow. Where did that, barrel go? Never mind. Gotta go send that barrel back to him. I can keep doing this, you know. There's nothing stopping me yet again. Okay. Same thing as last time. This time, let's not suck as much dick. Then... this, then... this. Then... Warp by Fuse, then... Lionel Hoof is here. I was about to wonder why I had so many Lionel Hooves, and then I realized that it's kind of like... You know, it's kind of like they have 4 legs. It's, oh! Don't you dare! Oy vey. Let's equip our... this. Okay, good. Just move them. Just out of the way real quick. A dangerous weapon you got there. That could have easily killed me. Oh my lord. Okay, not bad. Alright, way easier than last time when I didn't, you know, run in blindly and then get my ass completely handed to me. I also like they kind of have like a more tribalistic feel when there's a boss bokoblin around. Or at least when it was alive. Okay, and I want to equip this, because I'm probably never going to be using this for its intended purpose. Ever. Actually, we could try it against this other bokoblin. Where are they? Ah, there you are. Hmm. Really? Does it not travel far enough? Okay, we'll get up a little closer. Oh. Man, I ain't gonna lie, giant boomerangs are very underwhelming when you know how to use them as well. Like, even if you know how to use them, it's still underwhelming, because the moment it hits an enemy, you gotta run over and grab it. I think with normal boomerangs, they hit the opponent and at least come back to you. You could say, oh, but it's bigger and has more weight. But this is a game where you can fuse a lot of objects together, so why not make the giant boomerang awesome? It doesn't have to be realistic, it just has to be cool. Alright, let's see what we got. Now, I think there might be a Booble gem around here. But I wouldn't know nothing about that. Let's... It might be in the cave that was behind the ship itself. Oh, they had... Oh, man. They had explosive barrels up here. I could totally use those. Yeah. Well, now don't I feel like a dummy for not exploring my area before I mercilessly whooped everything's ass. Woe is me. Okay, so... It doesn't say it's cleared yet. Oh, there's the shrine. Hello. What do I... Up here. Oh, I know what to do. Utilize the most, like, worthless yet kind of cool, thing you can get. Bridge, and it costs 18. Awesome. Love to see it. What do my history have a, lava bridge as one of them? Yes, look at this. That one requires 21. Okay, noted. Oh, here? Beautiful. Oh, there was wood right there. I'm a fucking moron. Does it even reach? Oh, thank God. If it didn't reach, I was very tempted to just go low to save. Oh. Please be cool, please be cool. Kind of cool. I'll take it. Any money is still money. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again in a second. Brace yourselves, chat. You know how Evangelion has like different impacts? At least from what I remember of it. This is gonna be the 4th impact. And it's gonna be the one that completely destroys the universe. Okay, let's just go check out what this is all about. It's worth it just to now check out these shrines when I'm on stream. Because we haven't been doing a lot of shrines, even though we've been, you know, even though we've been getting our mileage with them. Okay. Please be cool. Okay. The 110 rupees I can sell, that's fine. I made 200 bucks heading over here, and I'm still about to make more money by doing the side quest. Alright. What do we got? Yep. I probably want to go over to the, what are they called? The, statues, and go and get my, health a little more increased. Because I ain't gonna lie, I have not been dying a lot. I mean, only on stream, I've been dying a lot. But I can tell you now, like, when I'm in the depths and stuff, I'm in my elements, despite the fact that, like, everything hits you and then lops off, like, permanently half of your health. It's not just like, oh, I lost half my health in a single swing. It's like, I lost half my health in a single swing, and I can't get it back for a little bit. But I've been telling you, whenever I'm in the depths, I'm in the element. Because I guess it's like my brain accustoms the depths with just being like, or associates the depths rather. It's like, hey, you shouldn't get hit in the depths because you're going to lose health. But like actual health. You're not going to be losing like the temporary metaphorical health. You're just going to be losing some actual health. So don't get hit, nerd. And then I just, sir, yes, sir, and then go over and whoop everything's ass. Like 30 seconds. I think that I think my fastest time for any mob that was below, that was above like its normal variety was at least, I think, 15 seconds for a blue Bokoblin, or for a blue Hinox. Some people say that's not a lot of time for at least a blue Hinox, but you know, I haven't been doing a lot of the main quests, so I'd say it's pretty cool. Also, very nice placement of these fish. And these crabs. That's a very derpy picture, but I don't really want to fix it. Whatever. As long as we got the picture, we're good. What's up, nerd? I also might want to head over to, like, Robbie or something and see what, see if there's any other quest lines I can do with him. Because there was that one person who wanted the, what are they called? There was that one person who wanted, to finish, like, that giant mosaic of all, like, the slates. That we only talked to, like, once. I forget her name, though. But I'll have to go interact with her. She was like, hey, there's this huge issue that's been happening where I've, like, been trying to document this, I've been trying to document this guy with, like, his arm raised and his leg pointed forwards, and I think it has to do with the statues. And we found at least one of them, and then Robbie was like, oh yes, let's go find more, and then I just ditched him. I literally ditched him until I discovered nearly all of the deaths. Like, let's look at my death list. I literally have, like, where the spirit temple is, and that's it. And I guess where Eventide is, but that's just gonna be, like, a short drop. Other than that, I've gotten all the depths done. I guess not done, but, you know. At least a very excruciating amount for how much gameplay I've been doing.
Hey.
Yep. There's a cave. There's a cave with the bolt. How in the fuck did you get your hands on this? Yeah, actually, what the hell? Oh, I see. I just realized the name is Sesame. Funny. Okay, well that was cute. Alright, Eventide Island Chasm. Wow, this one's very, well, deep, I guess. I don't know where the ground is, and now I'm kind of scared. Oh, thank God. Wow, there's not a lot to go off of, huh? I guess there's all that up there. That's probably just the way to the top of Eventide. We got here. Nice, Soldier's Broadsword. Okay, I guess let's do our normal maintenance of trying to get this place lit up. Whoa. This one's way funkier than the other ones, because this one is like... There were a couple areas in the normal depths that were just kind of a little more pitch black than usual. This one was straight up just like... gone. That's the best way I can describe it. Also, Coliseum time, baby. Oh, baby, it's Coliseum time. Are you ready to get your ass whooped? Because I sure am. Okay, real quick, save the game so you don't have to reload this area. And then, what are we dealing with here? Anything at all? Or is it in that big one over there? What do we got? Oh, it's bokoblins. Wow, I am so unbelievably scared right now. Actually trembling in my boots. You guys, like, you can't see it right now, but my boots are literally shaking off of my feet. I don't know why they would send such endgame enemies at me. I mean, holy crap. Holy crap, Lois. So I think a nice attention to detail about the bokoblins is that the ones that have shields will actively try to block your shots. The ones without shields will try to swerve, which is pretty good. Pretty nice attention to detail. How in the hell was that a flurry rush? I've noted that sometimes you can do a flurry rush when it literally just looks like you completely missed the enemy's dodge. Or, like, completely was not able to dodge the attack. See? Like, that would have just hit me, and I guess I just backflipped over the prefect. So, man, these, enemies sure are kicking my ass, huh? I also wanted to know, I think, blue and red bokoblins. Woo! Okay. That guy really hated his friends. Ow. go. And I think that's it. And bum 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 bum. That was excruciatingly easy. I think I literally got hit once. You know, why did they put the Bokoblin one here? This is like a very out of the way location. They put the Lionel one in like a pretty easy to... Oh, shit. Huh. Midna's Helm. That's pretty cool. And I also like how they put them right next to Xant's. So now if I do this, this, and this... Look at that. Full Gloom Resistance. I get 3 Sacrificial Hearts. Very nice. But, I'm just wondering why they didn't put the Lionel one over here, because I'm gonna say that this, one was kind of easy. But comparatively, the Lionel one, the Lionel one is not a walk in the park. Literally, the last 2 ones you have to fight are one Lionel that is covered in, rocks and one Lionel that isn't, but they're both silver. It's like, that is not an easy challenge. This was a very easy one. And where was it, actually? It might have been, like... I know I marked it with a sword, but I need to figure out exactly which sword it is. Was it the forest? No, it was the floating one. Floating one was near water, I think. I need to figure out where it is. But I do know it's in, like, a decently easy area to access at any given moment. If I could find it. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Look at that. Floating Coliseum. And that's just below the normal Coliseum. So they put a Gleerock in the normal Coliseum, which the Gleerocks suck to fight. And then they put a Lionel one directly below it, which, I mean, I guess are my favorite enemies, but like... You know, I feel like that one probably should be the Bokoblin one if it's so easy to get to. Very weird. Okay. Well, done and over with. No use complaining about it now, but still so weird. I feel like there's something I'm missing, or something I need to do. They probably just had to do something like putting some sort of cool fuse weapon on one of my other weapons. But I don't want to do that right now. I want to go explore. I wrote the title as Tears of the Toaster. Fuck, that might be the next stream title, to be honest. That's really good. Tears of the Toaster. What happens when you... That's exactly what happens when you try to burn toast. It's like, how in the hell do you burn toast? Or I guess, no. It's easy to burn toast. The one I'm thinking of is mac and cheese. How the fuck do you burn mac and cheese? I think my sister did it at least once, and it was the most, like, how in the hell did you do that experience of my entire life. I also didn't realize that these tassels, I thought it was like a cape in the back. So I thought that, like, it unloaded, and I just looked like I was wearing, like, really big pants. Okay, well, that's actually all of that done, and now all we need to do is the Spirit Temple's, light route, if there's one nearby it. And then I'm done with navigating all the depths. I'm pretty sure that there are no, like, out of the way, just like, oh, there's one light route there that you forgot to grab. I think that's all of it. Even if it isn't, then I can just go over and take a quick visit, but that might be it. I'm looking diligently to be sure. Going bit by bit, just to be sure I didn't miss it. I could just do this. Yep, it's only here. Huh. I guess this is where I kind of didn't realize how much time I spent down here, and you know what? I enjoyed every single second of it. I'm gonna say it now, I think the depths is way better than the overworld, because at least it forces a little more critical thinking, the fact that you, like, when you get hit, you lose that health. Like, I guess not permanently, but you do in fact lose that health for just a little bit. Oh, you know what we could do? We could also do... Oh, and I guess there is a light route over there I need to go grab. But, we should go do a maze. I was thinking, like, there's a couple of shrines we can do, there's a couple of mazes we can do. And I'm thinking, like, shit, we can just go do a bunch of stuff, in fact, instead. Actually, how many charges do I have? I got 120, we can go upgrade our thing, like, once, but, That's a bit of a bother, and I don't want to go do that. And I guess I could go down, like, every single one of these, every single one of these chasms, just to mark them on my map, but, like, what's the purpose of that anyways right now? Because it's not like I'm going to be going over and being like, oh, good heavens, I need to go over and absolutely get myself some goddamn chasms. Like, I've already been down, I've been down at least one chasm. Like, I don't need to go down another couple. Like, once you've been through one of them, unless you're going for 100% completion, the other ones don't matter. When you get hit, you lose health. You didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, just wanted to be sure you knew that losing health is in fact caused by getting hit. Which is also really ironic, because when I say that, it's true and it's also wrong, but like, still true. How do I describe this? You lose health, i.e. you're losing hearts. The concept of a heart is lost the moment you get hit. However, that's also wrong, because when you get hit by gloom, you lose health. Your maximum health. So, like, technically I'm not wrong, but I'm also wrong by saying you lose health. A paradox we all must abide by. Okay, so let's equip myself some good old attack armor. I also didn't realize I still had friends on my Switch, so I'm gonna have to go unfriend everybody. Sounds cold, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I forgot who like 95% of these people are. Like, I'm pretty sure that person who just said they were playing Mario Golf was someone I met back in, like, high school or some shit. Or not in high school, like... Oh, it must have been, like, middle school or something, because that's when I used to, like, break out the Switch all the time during lunch. And I still bring the Switch to school, which is the reason why I have so much of the depths discovered, but I don't do it to such a degree where I'm like, yeah, I'm accepting friend requests, guys. Only on Steam will I ever accept them. Or at least ever accept them from people I don't know, because it's funnier. It's not like anyone's going to be checking my status on the Switch and being like, wow, this guy has a lot of friends. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but in Breath of the Wild, this maze in particular was the one where you got the fixed travel medallion. Like, the actual one that didn't suck. Like the one I have now. Loamy Labyrinth Island. What do we got here? Noticing a significant amount of, water. Cool. Research log day 1. The dragon ring slumbers in the labyrinth's depth. Wake it and ye shall receive due compensation. The acorns and nuts I prepared to mark my path to see where I not get lost inside. I got shot in the shoulder yesterday and felt fine. I know now that it's supposed to hurt, so next time I'll be sure to feel pain. Pretty much. And does this say intranslatable? Yeah, Zonai text. Okay. So acorns and nuts to mark the way. Acorn, I'm not gonna pick it up. That's all Gloom really is. Oh, and also, I love what they do with the labyrinths in this game. So, for context on what the labyrinths, like, the labyrinth's gimmick is that while you do have a map which can show you the top part of the labyrinth, it doesn't actually show you stuff like, what's underneath some of the walls and stuff. So if you're looking at my map, you can see that, like, oh, these two are dead ends, yada yada, stuff like that. But then you see that, like, what? He's going under a wall. You know what I mean? So the map isn't really helpful because some of the ways that you can and can't go are also determined by, you know, where the hell the walls just kind of, like, abruptly stop. It's really cool. I also probably should be taking a picture of one of the nuts. Oh, right, I guess those things are actually cooked in some capacity. It's really weird that why did I say it's really weird? It's not. You can't take pictures of meals in this game, which just makes sense. I don't know why I said it's super weird. And also, saves up on a lot of time as well. Also, the implication of that box being there implies that, like, this guy left those acorns around and then put that box back where he put it. Or back where it was. Whoa. Zelda visited here, I guess. Interesting. I love these labyrinths so much. In Breath of the Wild, they were also pretty funky. Because in this one, I remember they had a massive, massive, massive pit that was filled to the brim with like 8 guardians or whatever. And I guess they were all like deactivated and kind of buried. But it was like the moment you picked up the travel medallion, or were walking over to get the travel medallion for the DLC, all of them would activate at once and then blow your head off. Oh, here we go. Easy. Interesting. So does this just open the gate? I, the ruler of dragons, have unlocked a door. Right in the south side of... Whoa! Look at that. Best meme of 2023 so far. That's an interesting question. I don't personally have a lot of favorite memes from this decade, or from this year, I guess. I don't know why I said decade. Because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of them just suck. Like, there have been so many memes recently that are just terrible. I'm talking like the fucking, oh, which one was it? The I forgot the name of the meme. It's the one where it's like, I don't know which animation it is, but we all know who it is. It's the guy in the pink, and then it's the guy in the pink, he's walking down, and he has a fat ass, and then everyone looks at it, and then it just turns into gay porn. That's like one of my least favorite ones of all time, because that one's just like, it spawned a wave of super annoying kids who just go around doing like, do the thug shaker and stuff like that, and I'm just... Silence. No, you know what my favorite meme of all time is, of like this year? It has to be that dude who's in the parking lot, and he's like, man, I got the new milkshake, and it just screams for help. It's so funny. He's like, you already know, help! Help me! That was really good, and I saw another one where a guy had like a coconut cream pie, and he was just like walking around with it and just screams help at the top of his lungs. Oh man, oh, I'm sad. All the guardians are gone! 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 All the guardians are gone, and they have been replaced with hell spawns. Back off. Show me Phantom Ganon. There's more than one. Oh, okay, it just didn't have the health. Interesting, so he has a fucking mallet this time. Oof! There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Bonk, 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 bonk. L. Gloom Club. Interesting. Oh, I should have taken a picture of Phantom Ganon. Wait. Oh, I can't. That sucks. Whatever. There are plenty more Phantom Ganons. There's plenty more fish in the sea. There's plenty more Phantom Ganons in the gloom. And I think I got the Demon King bow. One of them. So interesting, are there just more gloom spawns down here? Unless that's just it. The animation is funny, but the Ohio meme. Oh my god, yes, you're right. I forgot about Ohio. Ended up having people use it on daily conversations. Yeah, it genuinely sucks. And like, I think this year, at least, was definitely a year for like video games becoming really cool and stuff. This was not a year for memes, in the slightest. Because the memes that I've been seeing recently are just terrible. Oh, the I am a surgeon meme is awful. That one's just, yeah. I can sometimes, like, I kind of go like, oh, haha, that's pretty funny, because they take, like, different video games and are, like, for example, I saw one that was of, Faith, like, the New Blood game, and, it was like, I am a priest, and that one was pretty funny. But it's when you get to the point where it's overused, and that is when it becomes terrible. Wake up. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. How much health you at? Wow, not a lot, huh? I love how the music still plays. Oh, I feel bad. I'm also joking, of course. If I felt bad, I wouldn't have destroyed him as badly, but man. Why do you have so much chicken on him? Man, boy, you frying chicken in here? Kidding though. For real though, you fight loud as fuck, and I'm into that. Anyways, what was I gonna say? There's another meme that I genuinely think is terrible, but it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember it. I'm also not gonna pick up that claymore. I've gotten to the point where now a sturdy stick is better than a claymore, because at least the stick doesn't rust. Or doesn't, like, decay. I guess it can decay. What am I talking about? It doesn't suck. What was that? Oh. Oh, we already got you. You stop. Another one of my favorite memes as of late. I'm not sure when this came out. Oof. Yeah, man, that's gotta hurt. Open up. Is the another one of my more favorite memes that have been coming out of this year. One of them was like it's this person recording something outside of a gas station, and like what he's doing is he edited a like rubber hose animation of a ghost from like the famous rubber hose ghost. You know what I mean? The one where he's like scooting around and he like has to pull up his pants, and the person's just going like, "Dude, you can't haunt here, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You can't haunt here, dude. Pull your fucking pants up, dude." And I don't know how to describe it, but that's one of my recent favorite memes, because that was just really fucking funny. It's so sad to see memes nowadays just become shit. Like, people... I think it's because people are, like, starved for good memes, so they try to take the most... Wow, this guy... I almost feel bad for this guy. He just... I kind of just caved his skull in, huh? Anyways, it kind of sucks to see how, like, people are so depraved of memes as of late, where they're willing to just kind of turn anything into a meme, and then overuse the hell out of it, which then makes them terrible. It's like, you get I Am a Surgeon from a show that just kind of sucks, at least from what I've heard. It's called, like, Good Surgeon or whatever, I forget. Don't really care, but, like, you have this meme, from the show that, like, nobody likes, and then everyone's kind of like, oh, haha, he said something funny in it. And then all, like, the, like, kids get to it. And that's when it sucks, is when they're all just, like, scrounging around looking for memes, and they find one thing that could be considered kind of funny, and they overuse it until it literally just becomes, like, the worst meme ever. The Mr. Beast Jesus shred. Oh my god, yes. Dude, that one, the fucking... the even flow from Pearl Jam with Jesus. That one's so goddamn funny. Explain this, atheist. Even flow. That one's just good, and that one I feel doesn't get a lot of reputation because it's just like, how do I describe this? It's just because like you introduce something to a vast majority of like these Zoomers and just like kids, and they don't really get what it's about, right? They hear Even Flow by Pearl Jam, and they don't really know Even Flow by Pearl Jam, but everybody knows, you know, oh hey, this new show came out and it has a really terrible meme associated with it. Also, Ohio is a state. And then everybody just overuses those memes. And not to sound like a complete and utter boomer, but I feel like, you know, Jesus on a skateboard with Pearl Jam playing in the background is hilarious, but not a lot of kids are going to be like, oh yeah, that one's really funny because it has Pearl Jam in the background, and no, it's gonna be like, that one kind of sucks because it has a song I don't know. Like, listen to Pearl Jam, dude. Listen to Pearl Jam, dude. I've been recently getting addicted to those memes, and these memes I think are like terrible funny. They're meant to be terrible, so therefore they're funny. It's those memes where it's like, how do I describe this? they take a bunch of really like stock images and like pictures of just like pirates and stuff and poorly edit them into I don't know what you even call it. I don't even want to refer to it as a meme because like it transcends memehood. It's like they put them into like this video and it's just like the best way I can describe it is that you had like your 3-year-old nephew try to like make a meme and then it turns out looking like garbage, but it's hilarious despite it. Oh, there's an electric piece. Okay. Time to clear out these baddies using my Dragonbone Bokoblin bow. You and P. Fuck. You're so good and eventually become bad. Your die hero live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That is true. I think one of the best examples of that is Christian Bale, where everybody at a certain point just kind of agreed that it's like, okay. I think, in my heart of hearts, that Christian Bale becoming a meme was single-handedly the worst thing to come out of this entire generation. Just think of, alright, think of this, right? You have Christian Bale as a meme. Now, originally, when it was just like a funny meme, it was mainly just like, how do I describe the meme? It's like, just kind of, I guess when Christian Bale, before it really became a mainstream meme, was just kind of like this, you know, funny, oh haha, it's Christian Bale, and it has like a funny little caption over it, because everyone knows he's a psychopath or whatever. So it's like, me when homework is due tomorrow, and stuff like that. And then eventually people just resurfaced Christian Bale, and then everybody wanted to become Christian Bale. Or, who's the character in the show? Patrick Bateman? Is it Patrick Bateman or Christian Bale? I forget. I think it's Patrick Bateman is the fucking... Let me look this up, actually. This is gonna sound like such zoomer shit, but... American Psycho... American Psycho... It only got a 7.6 on IMDb. Interesting. Christian Bale as Patrick Bateman. Okay. What's up, Moop? Nothing much. We are talking we're talking about the, like, history of memes and why some of them just suck. I forgot the name of this shrine as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do like... Oh, I'm gonna do like this. Anyways, as I was saying, Patrick Bateman becomes a meme. Or like Christian Bale becomes a meme. Either one. One of them becomes a meme. Then nowadays, back then, it used to be like, oh haha, when we overuse it, that just means it's becoming popular. Now, when a meme becomes overused, it turns into people trying to use that as their, like, edgy Sona, is the best way I can describe it. From what I've seen, and I don't want to throw any shade towards anybody who actually does this, people who have, like, Christian Bale / Patrick Bateman profile pictures are single-handedly the worst fucking humans I've ever met in my entire life. Every single one is either a really cringy zoomer, a Nazi, or just a fucking racist. Or and I'm gonna say this with very heavy quotes, a quote-unquote Sigma male. Because who in the fuck decided that, like, yeah, who in the hell decides that being a normal functioning member of society was a thing? How about we all just try to better ourselves by becoming someone we're not, which is exactly the opposite of what a Sigma male is all about. Commenting the whole Chad Bateman thing is due to an irony of idolizing a murderer. Exactly. Oh my god, that's perfect. It's exactly that. Because the whole point of Christian Bale's entire thing, and the whole point of, like, you know, Patrick Bateman, is that you're not supposed to idolize him. He's a fucking murderer. He is a murderer who murders people and kills them. He stuffs heads in freezers, and he is a fucking psychopath. That's it. There's no fun haha thing to go about it. There's not a way to justify it. People don't actually idolize murderers, but they say they do to become everyone. Yeah, exactly. It's like no one actually idolizes the murderer, but in saying that you're kind of like Christian Bale or like Patrick Bateman, you're kind of saying that you are a murderer. Like, you're not. The whole point of Patrick Bateman's existence is that you are not meant to idolize him. He is a psychopath who goes over and kills people. He is a person who stuffs people's heads in the freezers. He's a necrophiliac, insane person who, like, for even a fraction of a second after he is done living his part in society, goes over and just fucking kills people. And he's not meant to be idled. And then you get these fucking, like, cringy Zoomers just on, like, I don't know, 4chan and shit, who's like, yeah, yeah, this person was really ticking me off. I'm thinking about killing them. And then you look at their profile picture and it's like, oh, congratulations, Patrick Bateman, number fucking 587. You have made a very edgy joke on a very edgy website. Here's your reward. Here's your medal. It's even worse when you see those types of people who, idolize that shit, where it's like, oh, who was it? It's someone who has a profile picture about how much he loves Hitler. Yeah, it's like, how do I describe this? I think people who have Patrick Bateman profile pictures or like consider themselves like a Sigma male of some variety are terrible people. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now watch this. That. Take that. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, it's also those types of people who, and this is just coming from like, from people I've seen with like, oh, who was it? It's like, David, I think it was his name, or something like that, from, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and I don't want to throw any shade towards the show. From what I've seen, clips of it, it looks fucking amazing. People, and if you know anything about, Edgerunners, you know exactly which face I'm talking about. People who use that one face of David, where he looks like a fucking, where he looks like he's going through, like, an emotional crisis. You know what I mean? Where he's like, where it's, like, oddly detailed. That face, I have associated so much and have seen are just like the worst types of people. It's like the types of people who like, how do I describe this? It's like the people who go around and only do arguments and reaction images instead of having like an actual constructive argument. It's like, hey, my constructive argument can be completely bypassed with the use of like a really funny meme of a guy talking to a wall or something like that. Instead of actually coming up with some sort of, you know, actual argument that could win. There we go. All orb, and I think it's all the chests. Yes. Cool. That was pretty fun. But it's like, I think the whole Sigma male thing and like Chad and stuff like that is that it has been so overused to the point where it wraps back around into literally becoming something it's not. Like, the whole point of a Sigma male at one point or another, which by the way, the whole point of like a Sigma male and a Chad or like an Alpha male or whatever, complete bogus, complete bullshit. If you're buying into it, you're a moron. Like, it doesn't exist. That's not a thing. There's no better male than one male. The whole point of a human is that they have like flaws and like goals and I don't know, a mind that can process different things. And it's like, I feel like putting them into a category is the whole exact opposite of what you should be doing with like a human. Especially, you know, some specific people who certainly don't really deserve that kind of treatment. Like, for example, if a person's going around and they're saying like, oh hey, I think that this person, like this really really horrible person in internet culture is a messiah, and I think they're a Chad. It's like, cool. So now I know how to identify which is a fucking, you know, which is a terrible person or not. And then you look over and it's like, this person petted this really cute puppy. He's a Chad. It's like, huh? 99% of internet jokes these days contain mountains upon mountains of layers of irony. Exactly. It's so ironic that it loops back around into not being ironic. That's the whole thing. Nothing but irony. It's like, when you get all that irony, it's almost palpable. It's almost like physical how much irony there is. And, you know, you get Christian Bale, or, sorry, if I say Christian Bale, just know I mean Patrick Bateman. Like, Christian Bale's whatever. Actually, Christian Bale's the actor, and I think he even said it in an interview not to idolize Patrick Bateman. But you know, when I say Christian Bale, I mean Patrick Bateman. I'm also just gonna go around and keep doing shrines while I blabber on about random shit. It's like, how do I describe this? The definition of a Chad, from what I've seen, out of all of the random internet schlock I've been having to put up with for the last year or so, you just get overwhelmed with irony and it makes no sense. Exactly. It's so much irony that it becomes physical and then it folds back around on itself. It's like it's a boomerang of irony. You throw the irony out there into the internet and it comes back as just a mountain of bullshit. And then you realize, hey, wait a minute, none of this is ironic at all. Anyways, as I was saying, when you get all this stuff about like, oh yeah, Chad Bale and like Sigma Male and stuff like that. Oh, this is sick. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's really cool. That's actually really neat. I like that. But as I was saying, when people you might not find it funny, but some will play into the joke of it being incredibly ironic and do find it funny. I think here's the issue with trying to make irony be ironic in the first place. Don't overuse it. That's how you do it. That's the method to the madness. Is that if you want something to be ironic but not like so ironic to the point where it gets overused, stop overusing it. But you get this stuff where, like, say for example, I would find the Christian Bale meme really funny if it wasn't associated with some of the most annoying pieces of shit I've seen on the entire planet. And some of them aren't even, like, pieces of shit. Some of them are just actual human beings. Like, for example, you know, it's like, exactly, it relies on the person finding the joke ironic. And I think in that sense, for me at least, like, I don't find the joke ironic at all now. It's been so overdone to the point where it wrapped around to not being ironic in some sick, twisted way. And now I can only associate Christian Bale, or not Christian Bale, Patrick Bateman. I can only associate, you know, Patrick Bateman and all that stuff like that. I can only associate it with just people on the internet being complete dumbasses and then just saying the most hateful shit and saying they're a Chad. Like, that's the only reason, that's the only thing I find about Patrick Bateman now. Like, and I love American Psycho, I think it's a really great movie. But people have just had the complete point thrown over their heads so far that they can see the curvature of the earth with it. There's always an idiot who takes the joke too seriously and ruins it for everyone. I feel like it's not too hard for me to say that a person who idolizes Hitler and then saying that they're a Chad is a bad thing. It's like if a person says like, oh, I'm a Chad because I fucking am a neo-Nazi and I love doing all this hateful shit. I love also kicking puppies on the street and spitting on blind people. I think I'm a Chad. It's like, no, you're not a Chad. You deserve to literally get your head beaten with a fucking rock like Cain. Or was it Cain or Abel? No, it was Abel. Sorry. Like Abel. It's like, and I know, some people will find the joke to be funny, but 99% of the time now, because it is overused, it has now gotten to the point where it's wrapping around to not being funny. Someone just decided to mow their lawn right outside, that's fun. Like, I don't think the joke is funny anymore, personally, with Patrick Bateman and all that kind of stuff, because it's just shit now. There's nothing to salvage. There's no, like, meme to salvage anymore. It has gotten to the point where people are just genuinely being dicks with it. It's like, hey guys, I did this super horrible thing to this person. Am I a Chad? I'm gonna post this on 4chan. Like, oy vey. It's like, I have an idea. How about we stop being the worst pieces of shit we can possibly be and idolizing a fucking murderer, and instead just say, oh haha, we use Patrick Bateman as a funny reaction image for like 15 minutes. That's fun. Like, I would be super fine if, like, Patrick Bateman could just be associated with, like, funny reaction image where a person is like, how do I describe this? And I know this is gonna sound like absolute, like, fucking 1990s talk, where memes were just coming into fruition. But, Gotta go see you later. Alrighty, laters. Also, I wasn't able to see that chat message because it didn't show up on my fucking stream. Oh, I can see why it didn't show up on stream. It blocked the word Nazi. Fuck. Hold on a minute. I actually couldn't. I actually was not able to see that message. God damn it. Hold on a minute. Sec. No, not Gianni. No. I was watching a Gianni beam. No. Oh, I'm also on fire. Fog. Oh, I just wasn't able to see that message. Cool. I guess YouTube blocked the word Nazi. Fair. Anyways, as I was saying, like, I think it said I haven't ever seen a person with Patrick Bateman profile picture say I am a Nazi. I'm talking about like the vast majority of those types of people who use like the Patrick Bateman profile picture, or like who idolize them to such a point where it's like they're willing to make it a whole, like, if you're associated with Patrick Bateman, then you're a Chad. 95% of the time, it's a person who's just a terrible human being. And sure, granted, not all of them are Nazis, but that also just depends on how much 4chan have you been, you know, smoking. Because I've been going on, you know, a couple of forums nowadays. I haven't been, of course, talking because 4chan is an absolute cesspool of a bunch of toxic morons. But also, what the hell do we have here? We got vehicles, gamers. Like a whole bunch of this just schlock you see on the internet, and most of the time I've been seeing about, like, you know, all the stuff about Patrick Bateman. It's just been shit. The people who don't take fireworks safety seriously and end up getting hurt, people start thinking that fireworks are weapons of mass destruction. Like, I can see where you're getting at, but not. I don't know. Did I also miss a weapon? Oh, look at this. And trick shot. Just a trick shot. Trick shot. 4chan is a whole can of worms I don't even want to open. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but that's where most of the shit is with, like, people wanting to idolize these types of people. Like, if you ever want a place where you realize that the worst of, if you want to see a place where the worst of humanity thrives, you go to 4chan. And that, I occasionally just indulge in that content when I am just seriously feeling bored as hell. Because it's just not fun to watch. You look at it and you go like, wow, that is, yep, that person sure did do that terrible thing. And that is porn on my phone. That's fun. And granted, and I'm gonna say this now, every person that I have met recently who has had a Patrick Bateman profile picture has been the worst person. I'm not talking about the people with Patrick Bateman profile pictures as the vast majority. I'm saying people who idolize them to begin with. The people I've seen idolize Patrick Bateman and treat themselves like a Sigma male are just terrible people. Alright, I'm gonna shank this guy. But you know, it's like, I guess the best way I can describe, best way I can describe, oh, nope, screw that. First the ship was easy to be good, but now it kind of sucks because of how popular it became. Yeah. But as I'm saying about terrible memes and such and just stuff like that, it's just like, if you want a really easy way to get on my shit list, be that type of person who just goes on the internet and then just starts like doing the most horrendous stuff just because you think you're cool, or just because you think that you are just because you think you're better of a person because you do all this terrible stuff. It's like, you really want to get on the Moop shit list? Treat yourself like a Sigma male for a couple of days. Get your boots so far up your ass that you can actually taste them. Like, that's a really easy way to get on the Moop shit list. It's just try to be that type of person who goes online and just thinks that, like, you know, treating furries like garbage, or hating gay people, or doing this type of thing, or doing that type of thing is funny. And granted, like, you know, out of the most of the people that I've seen recently have not been that kind of person. But you never know, right? You never know when you're gonna go over and think that this person's really cool, and then all of a sudden you realize that their entire history associated with them has been nothing but them going on to, like, oh, you know what it is? it's those people who like make those TikTok videos where it's like, congratulations, you've bullied a furry, here's your medal, and then they post a reaction image of that guy showing off all, like the general showing off all his medals and stuff like that. It's like, congratulations, you have now proven to you've now proven to everyone that you hate a specific type of person because of what they enjoy. Congratulations, my friend. Like, oy vey. Like, I wonder when we can all kind of just start to simmer down and realize that, like, not a lot of stuff regarding a Sigma male is the funniest, or the best, or even close to just even close to positive. Like, and I think the whole point of a Sigma male, or like the whole point of a, you know, a beta male or an alpha male or whatever, that kind of stuff, I think the whole point at the very start of it was that everyone was kind of saying, everyone kind of had this whole thought-provoking moment where they thought that they could be a better person because they're identified as a specific type of male, or even a specific type of female for that matter, because I'm not sure how it was in the female world of things, but from what I've seen, there were all those things going around where it's like, you can identify yourself as an alpha male if you do this, this, and this. And then everybody kind of just didn't realize that it was just a bunch of, like, bogus. And that it was complete shit, and, like, nobody knew that it was, you know, not meant to be taken seriously. Of course, there were a lot of people who genuinely did not take it seriously because it was an actual, it was a joke of how terrible of a, you know, idea it was. It was like fucking reading hand palm fortunes or whatever. And then some people just get suckered into it, and then they think that they are more compatible with the human race, or like way better of a person because they do these specific things. And then some people like to twist it in a way where they go, yeah, wouldn't it be really cool if you decided to like really just, like, I don't know. For example, and I say this as an example because this is a thing. For example, yeah, if you think that women are absolutely terrible human pieces of shit and should be locked up in cells, then like and subscribe if you're a Sigma male who does that. Like, I think everybody kind of got to that point where now you got that one half of the human race that's like actual human beings who can interact with amongst one another and treat themselves as such. And then you have that other side, which are just the absolute morons who got suckered into wanting to prove to everyone that there's something that they're not, which is, you know, which is a good human being, because they kind of just go like, yeah, well, I watched this video online and I think that Patrick Bateman is like is a really cool person. Oh, hold on. What is this? Let me focus on the puzzle real quick. I mean, I'm confused. I have to get like a bar of metal or something, because are these all electric? Oh, look at that. Cool. Now, as I was saying, like, you have that one side of people who believe that they're Sigma males, where it's like, oh, I only believe myself to be a Sigma male because I follow under these types of things, but I don't actually treat myself like one because it's just an absolute joke. And then you have the other side that think they're a Sigma male because, you know, they do these specific things that are just horrible. And they get suckered into this whole idea that they're something that they're not, and then it gets just like, it gets to the point where it's almost worrying how much they're believing in something. It's like, it's good to have a belief. You know, religion is something that has been passed down through the human race for a very long time. Believing in something as stupid as that it's palpable. Like, I would never criticize a person for having a religion, because, you know, while I personally do not believe in any type of religion, I'm more of a science guy myself. Like, I'm not going to go around and proudly say that this person is wrong for doing this. But, you know, with a person who genuinely believes that they're a better male because they hate women or whatever, like, what? Like, where'd you get that ideology from? Where did you get that thought process? What brain cells were cooking in the menu today? People who unironically idolize Bateman would probably watch the movie and don't even know what they're talking about. Exactly. it's because they see a person on the internet. They see this like massive phenomenon of random just schlock that gets produced, and they go, "Whoa, look at this! All these people are talking about this person, like Patrick Bateman, and they're all talking about the movie American Psycho." I don't watch the movie, but this guy seems like a pretty cool cat, and they're talking about how he like hates women and like does all this. It's like, that guy must be kind of like me, a Sigma male. And then it gets to the point where people are idolizing him. It's like, and I'm just gonna say this now to just kind of like the general human populace, most notably. Oh, hold on a minute. I was probably meant to turn them all on, huh? I think this might work. Hopefully. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing. Whoa! That's really cool. Anyways, as I was saying, I think this is a general message to just the whole human race. It's good to believe in something. Don't believe in something in something that you genuinely think is good, that everyone else thinks is horrible, evil schlock. And I know that's kind of like a broad statement, considering the fact that, you know, some religions fight with other religions, some things are, you know, opposing another thing. But it's like, how about you have a religion or some sort of thought process that doesn't involve people becoming complete dickheads about it? It's like, can we just, and I don't mean this in any capacity, like, can we, as like a human race, just kind of agree that we can all just believe in a bunch of stuff, and we don't have to become worse people for it? Like, you know, you see all those people that go around and, like, doing all this stuff, like, for example, as an example, Mormons and Christians going around into, like, gay pride stuff, and just berating them, saying, like, oh, this is against the Bible, and stuff like that. It's like, that's, you know, you believe in that. You can believe in that. You can believe in your religion. Religion is a good fundamental to have, because it produces people who believe in a higher power to increase morale, you know, overall. But ideally, you wouldn't want to put other people down for not believing in it, because isn't that the whole point of the religion, is that people can just believe in it whenever, and kind of just like hold their truths to be their own? Like, don't become a worse person for just believing in something. And don't become a worse person because you think about this hot take of, I think religion has served its purpose. I don't as much as I would say that's not really too much of a hot take, I can see where people might get the wrong impression. No, I think, like, here's my opinion of religion. Ow, fuck. Here's my opinion about religion. I think that religion is a cool, good thing. Like, I do not believe that religion... The fuck? Did I duplicate that? Or was that already there? Weird. I think I accidentally duplicated that. Okay, now I want to do this. Nice. Alright, cool. And, what else was I gonna say? Like, I think religion is a nice thing to have, because the whole point of a religion in the first place is that it's made to make people believe in something that they're not, or meant to not something they're not. What am I trying to say? They're trying to believe in something bigger than themselves, and believe that there is something that, like, can save them from whatever sins they do, or whatever. It's like, well, I personally don't believe in that. Like, belief is a thing that I think people should just have. You know, belief in something. Like, I believe that, like, I don't personally believe in any religions, but I do believe that, like, you know, there's probably going to be another universe after this one. Like, that's my idea, and some people may not agree with it, some people will. Like, the cool thing about belief is that it makes people kind of realize that, like, it makes life a little bit better. It gives people some hope. And that's cool. But can we just stop believing in, like, the shit, just like the garbage, please? Because there are some people that just love to write home about this stuff where it's like, hey, I believe that everybody who's not a part of my religion are terrible people and would I'd rather see them just die or something like that. I think the only good thing religion is good for is bringing people together. Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole point of it. Like that's the thick and thin of it. It's not gonna get any more complex than that. Like religion has a purpose, and as to make people believe in it, so that way people can go like, hey, I believe in this idea, and hey, I also believe in this idea. How about we like combine our ideas together to make one belief, and then everybody can join with it, and then it's like, you know, it's good for community. It's good for bringing people together. And yeah, it's the whole reason why some countries exist, exactly. But when you get, and this is gonna sound like such a weird segue to people who take this out of context, when you believe that there's Sigma male stuff in the world, and that there's these people that, like, believe that being a terrible human being for some purpose, for some people at least, believing that being more of a horrible human being makes them more correct than others, like, that's when you genuinely have lost yourself and probably need to go seek help. We got... Ooh, cool. Nice. But, I'm now grown to saying how nice when it comes down to large zonite, because I'm just, like, now realizing that there's more to this fuse cell than just the first layer. It's made me believe in something bigger. Anyways. It's like, believing in all this stuff about, like, yes, I am a Sigma male, I believe that women don't deserve these types of rights, and that I stomp puppies for a living. Of course, that last one's an exaggeration, but, you know, just to write home about the fact that every single Sigma male that I found is just fucking horrible. Whee! Like, when you believe in that kind of stuff, it's like, don't ram it in people's faces. Believe in what you want to believe. Like, I personally don't believe in religion, personally. Like, that's not my thing. I'm not a religious man. But it's not like I'm gonna go over and be like, hey, science is the only option. Religion is completely wrong, you fucking morons. Like, I'm not gonna be going around saying that. Like, I'm going to respect a person's opinion because that's what humans do. Some say that's the most Chad thing about being human, is accepting another person for what they believe in. Guess everything will become a corrupt no matter what. Pretty much. Everything wraps around back to being corrupt, and that's kind of the beauty of humanity, is that no matter how many times we try, we're gonna reach a point where we're all gonna become a bunch of selfish human pieces of shit. Let's think about it this way, right? Think about things like, for example, politics and stuff like that. People root for the other side of something, or people root for their side so much, and don't realize that when it comes down to something as, you know, say for example an apocalypse happens, every man for themselves, immediately. And the government's not going to help you out, they want to live. When you're presented with the scenario of life or death, it all boils down to, am I going to help another, or am I just going to help myself? And it's generally going to be help myself, because your life is going to be more valuable than another person's, in some capacity or another. It's like, I guess, this is going to sound really weird, but I guess Sniper from TF2 put it best, as long as there's 2 people left on the planet, someone's going to want someone dead. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it. Everything's going to loop around back to being corrupt, everything's going to loop around to everyone being assholes. We are never going to become better, unless people actually start wanting to become better for it. And until people kind of have that same idea and become, you know, one unanimous thing. And I guess you could say, wait, aren't you trying to starve a hive mind now? Yes, the best way I can describe it is a hive mind. When you try to get more of these people involved in this idea where everyone can become a better person by, you know, starting something, or just doing something that's not becoming the most incredible dickheads on the planet. I don't have to charge this. The joke is I'm saying their sexist and racist, the most un-Sigma male thing ever, which again is rooted in irony. Exactly. When you get these people who genuinely believe that being a sexist piece of shit is the best thing ever, because they're more of a Sigma male for it. It's like, no, you're believing that a human is less than you. There is now a human, or multiple people, that are less than you. That is the most, like, hateful shit you can ever hear on the entire planet. And to put it bluntly, yeah, it's less Sigma male than other things. You know, I didn't expect this stream to start off with discussing what are terrible memes to literal religious ideology and its effects of people. But you know what? I'm glad we had this talk, because I actually genuinely love talking about this kind of shit. I could write a paper on it. Just kidding, I probably already have at some point or another. And it's like, how do I put this in a term that, like, people can understand without thinking that I'm an actual fucking psychopath for it? I think if everyone just kind of had the same thought process of, hey, let's not be assholes, I think that's when people will become, like, chill. Because you get these people who just go around and just think that they're awesome because they're sexist, or awesome because they're racist. Like, nope, that's just not how that works. Whoa. I also actually want to do this real quick. Don't stab me, please. Don't stab me, please. Oh, you're only a Construct 2? Really? I thought this guy would be a Construct 5 or some shit. Interesting. Anyways, as I was saying. When you get down to the thick and thin of it, it really boils down to, do you accept this human because they're different from you? If your answer is no, then you're just a terrible human being. If the answer is yes, I accept them for being different than me, that's the most Chad thing you can possibly say or believe in. Like, for example, I'm a person who's very accepting of other people, but I do not accept people who don't accept other people. Which then kind of like wraps around back into me being just a terrible human being, I guess? It's a weird fucked cycle when you think about it. But generally, like, I am a person who accepts furries, religious people, gay people, lesbians, like, you know, the thick and thin of it. Black people, Asian, whatever race you are, whatever, like, type of sexuality you are, whatever person you are, I will always accept you. But my only parameters in my entire life are always going to be, are you a human being or not? Do you believe that if I presented you with, say for example, a person who has a different sexual preference than you, if I presented you with this person and you said, I do not like this person because they believe in this, it's like, are you that kind of person, or are you a different type of person? Also, what the fuck, how do I make this? I actually want to learn how to make this. Oh, only a lizard. I guess choo-choo jelly is pretty effective. Interesting. Anyways, as I was, sorry, already got off topic, but, like, I will forever accept humanity for what it is. We are all born with flaws, and we are all born with imperfections. But, you know, believing that a specific type of person is bad because they're not you is not an imperfection. That's not, you're not born with that idea. You're molded into that idea. And there's a way you can undo the mold. There's a way you can get out of that mindset. There's a way you can get out of that idea. And that's by looking inwards and discovering, you know, maybe being a racist piece of shit is not the best idea, or being a person who hates gay people is not the best idea. Like, only in my stream and only in my YouTube channel will you ever find a person who is willing to accept everyone for being something. The words chat about gagging. Hold on, I wasn't able to see that message. God damn it. This has been a common theme where I'm not able to see messages. Oh, I can boot it up on my phone and read it. You said the word chat about gagging. Who the fuck is this person? Because definitely not Mood playing. Oh man, you're right. It's not me. But anyways, as I was saying, okay, I didn't realize I can actually just look at my phone and see the messages that I can't see. Cool. Anyways. Like, I will forever accept humanity, because I know that in my heart of hearts, humanity will always be flawed. Humanity is never going to be perfect. There's a reason why people in previous, like, religions and in stories have told tales of violence and blood. It's because we are all born with imperfections. we are basically made for survival. We're not going to be born into this whole world thinking that we're the best human ever. Because when it comes down to the thick and thin of it, if an apocalypse happens, you're going to be living for yourself. But in this world that we're living in this world that we're chilling out in, and on this rock that we're vibing out on, I think the best thing to do is to just accept a person for what they are. Does this person accept other people? Yes or no? If it is yes, they are a good person. If it is no, they are a bad person. That should really just be the thick and thin of it. 21st century Gandhi right here. I don't know how to describe it, man. The best way I can say it is like, are you an asshole or not? That's the way I always put life. If you are an asshole, you do not deserve to watch the Moop channel. If you genuinely believe that a person is less than you because of something they believe in, you do not deserve to watch this channel. And I don't mean you don't get to watch this channel. No, you don't deserve to watch this channel. You are now less than me because you believe in something less than someone else. And yeah, I guess that's just my ideals in life. If you ever want to know, accept those who are different, not those who accept those who are different. Yes, exactly. That's the best way I can put it. Accept those who are different, not those who don't accept those who are different. Exactly. That's the best way I can describe it. And, you know, there are some people who definitely don't agree with that ideology because they think of themselves, they think of themselves better than everyone else. Like, let's be frank here, like, maybe I'm not a person who accepts a racist person. And, you know, I'm definitely not a person who accepts racist people. And I think that's more human than anything, that's more human than anything. Because I'm not accepting a person who doesn't accept another person for being something that they're not. I know I'm completely overcomplicating it, but you can get what I'm saying. You know? So, I guess, if you want to know Moop's whole idea in life, what Moop's grand plan is, accept people. We should start a religion, real. Oh no. If there ever will be a Moop religion, I can tell you right now, the fundamentals are going to be fucked. Because it's all just going to be, Moop said hell yeah one day, and the holy word was said. But, oh, this is going to be such a fucking jump. Hold on a second. I need to fix this. Can I do this? But, no! Okay, I'm dead. I forgot about that scream. You know, we actually have rarely heard that scream of Link falling to his death. Because I have rarely fell to my death in this game. Very nice. But, yeah, you know what? How's about this? How about we all just kind of, like, simmer down and just start to realize that maybe saying that this person is less than you is not the greatest idea. Because in the end, what's it going to come down to? Right? Like, it's like, for example, say you are presented with a genie, alright? This genie can grant you whatever wish you want. And say it's not one of those genies who's like the type of genie to like trick you. Hell yeah, amen. Say it's not one of those genies that trick you into like, you know, signing your soul away, or like, oh, I wish for immortality, and then making you immortal, but then you get to, you know, live out your days doing this or whatever. Not one of those types of genies. Like a genie who will grant you a wish and knows what wish it knows exactly which wish you want. Will you be the type of person to say, "Genie, I want a wish," or something like that? Or are you the type of person to say, "Hey, this genie has a different skin tone than me. I don't like him very much." Like, are you that kind of person? I went to a party. I'm drunk on J20s and appetizers. Fair enough. I almost said appetizers. Man. Okay. Perfect. Oh my god, look at that. That is... Ooh, that's perfect. Delicious. But you know, we've had a lot of talk about a couple of things. And you know what? I'm just gonna say this. Cause let's loop around to the conversation that started it all. The worst meme I think that came out of this decade is the Christian Bale meme. Alright, let's see. How am I doing this? Am I meant to like put this above this? To do? Oh, am I meant to like? What's this ball here for? Do something with it. I guess I can like reverse the of it. What if I orange juice and take a wild guess on what the don't have an answer, but how old are you? I am 18 years old. Speaking of being 18 years old, fun fact, I'm actually graduating from high school now. I have acquired the requisite grades I need to graduate. So now I'm not going to become a fucking embarrassment to my family by not being the person who graduates high school of all things. Because let's be completely frank here, let's before we tackle on religious ideology and tackle about, you know, the matrix of what makes humans, let's first tackle, do you have an education? Never mind. Let's see. Can I do this? What is the orb for? What can I do with the orb? Oh, I have an idea. Hold on a minute. Can I do this? Or no, that wouldn't work. So, here's what I'm thinking, right? You take the battering ram on the top of that and you stick it on there, because if I can move the block all the way to the over. Here's how large the age range between viewers in the move channel. The average age range, from what I've noted, is generally like preteens and stuff like that, which it's understandable, to be honest. There have been for some reason I looked at my stuff and there's apparently people who are watching from like being like 65 years old, which I mean, all the power to you, goddamn. Oh, what was I gonna say? Also, I've noted something really interesting. Apparently some of my target demographic for countries, at least, were in like Russia and stuff like that. And I'm like so confused on like, I'm now kind of oh fuck. I'm kind of wondering like how many like people from other countries have been watching my channel. And apparently there have been like a select few people who've been watching from like Saudi Arabia and stuff like that, which I am very, very curious. Of course, not to say anything about like, I'm very curious about how like this specific country is able to actually even watch my stuff in the first place. But it's really weird to see that so many people just in the world and on this planet have just been able to have had at least the word moop on their feed and have watched it and have indulged in the content that was set before them. It's so weird to see. Also, this is not working. Do I have to do it the other way? 11-15, so I guess slightly above average? I guess so. Around that age range is pretty much where it's all at. Maybe I could do this. But I'm not going to go into any more of the analytics, because I don't want people, you know... I don't want people kind of... How do I describe this? I don't want people feeling uncomfortable about watching my stuff. Because trust me, like I said before, it's not like I really gave a shit about anyone's age to begin with. As long as the question stands, are you an asshole or not? Ooh, shit. Okay, hold on. Push. Push it. No. I'm not doing that. How about this? Dunk. Then take that. I realized we kind of made like a mallet. And we take like this, right? Now watch this. Actually, can I attach this onto here? Oh, barely. I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. Oh, god damn it. Did the exact thing I didn't want to do. What? How does that unblock? No pun intended. There we go. Okay, now what about this? What am I meant to do? I'm a 2-month-old baby, can I watch your streams? Probably, I mean, here's the thing about watching my streams as well, is that don't watch them if you're like very underage. I don't think people's parents would be liking that kind of stuff if all of a sudden just Moop was like, hey, hey guys, get this, fuck, and then people are just like, you can't say that, what? No! Well, gamers, I ain't gonna lie, I am genuinely confused on how to solve this puzzle. Because here I have a creative block. If you can't tell, that's myself aging 50 to 60 years from hearing that. So, what am I meant to hit it with the ball? Because the ball's the only thing that's metal, I guess, but like, because here's what I'm thinking, right? What if I attach the ball to the end of the pole, and then use the blocks to push the block with the pole that has the ball to tap the button? Because from what I've seen, you only need the, you need some sort of metal bit to hit that. But I don't know if it's a momentum issue or not. Because, like, how am I going to get momentum? What if I take this? That'll come back there. Okay, ideally we'd only want to use these materials that have been set before us. So what if I take this? I think the cogs in my brain have finally started moving. Either that or I'm dying of a stroke. But, either way, something's happening. And I don't like it. Boom! There we go. I was way overcomplicating it. Boop Industries, overcomplicating things since 1943. Cool. Alright. Glad my brain started putting the wheels together that I probably should be using momentum as a thing. I also should be paying attention to the titles of these shrines a little bit more, if that's the case. Let's see. Oh my god. These yawns are about to come and kill me. How long have we been going for? 2 hours? Yeesh. It feels like I've been streaming for about 4, so I'm a bit confused. Let's do one more shrine, because I think that's the last one I have on my list of shrines to do. This one might just be a blessing or something, so just nothing important. But, you know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if DLC is going to be for this game. If there will be any DLC, because this game kind of feels like every single... It feels like every single Breath of the Wild DLC, and then another game on top of that. Or no, it feels like you get Breath of the Wild, then you get the Breath of the Wild DLC, and then you get another Breath of the Wild on top of that. Ascension, you say? Well, I know a thing or two about that. Whoa, look at this. Oh, man. Oh, I have an idea. Check this out, right? Yeet. Boom, fetch myself a fire fruit. Not good with a wooden shield. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, I want to kill that guy specifically. I didn't want to rewind that, I wanted to ultra hand it. Third. Didn't I? Oh god. Did that guy just charge a lightning arrow to fire at me and then just decided not to? Third. Okay, give me all the stuff. Nice. Ooh! Ooh! Stinky leg! I'm dead, bro. Oh, hell nah, bro. I'm dead. Those memes have also been pretty funny, to be honest. Where it's like, bro, I'm dead, and the kid just like a pile of bones just drops. The hell is that gonna do? What the frick? What do you mean to get a missile, huh? Does it actually look like Breath of the Wild DLC than actually a new game? I think Critical put it best when he said, like, it doesn't matter about the art direction of this game, it's still badass. Ow! I don't know what that rocket does when you put it on a weapon, and now I'm kind of confused. And kind of wondering what would happen if I slapped on a rocket onto a stick. If I slap a rocket onto a stick, can I throw it and it amplifies the range? Because that would be awesome. Okay, you know what? How about we not skip straight to the end of this shrine and just start doing a little bit of the beginning bit. And I didn't pick up any arrows. Awesome. Pog air. Pog one pog. Pogger. A quantifiable pog indeed. Okay. Alright, gamer, get over here. Loser. Oh, you're still alive? Oh ho ho, you're still attacking? Cool. Absolute blundersome oaf. Let me do this, then take this, drop that, and then do this, then do that. There we go. I know I could just drop the material on the ground, but it's faster for me, for my brain to click it if I do that. What's up, loser? Bonk. Bonk. And a bonk. Very nice. Just clear out the Mark IIs while you're down here. And then swap to the spiky bat. Nice. Can I do this while it's passing overhead? Because that might be goofy. No, you can't. That sucks. I guess I could just do the bridge. That's dumb and not my idea. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming for a long time, because I did also drink a Monster, which kind of, for some reason, Monster makes me more tired than anything else. Just makes me confused. And that makes me angry. I have to pull a lot of gamer this guy. Do this. Then. Hola gamer. You. You know, I kind of like what they did with the, like, what are they called? The, Tests of Courage, or something like that. It was like those old, shrines in Breath of the Wild that, like, you'd, be presented with, like, an enemy that, like, had a weird moveset or something like that. And those were kind of cool, but they also felt really lazy after a while when you did it, like, for your 8th time. And it was kind of like, okay, well, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be one of these Guardian enemies I've fought about a bajillion times now. But at least in this game, it's like, they actually have, like, the Master Sword trials, but as shrines. Like, now they're cool. Hola, gamer. Oh. There we go. You could farm flurry rushes off of those guys if you time your talk correctly. Seriously though, these are really cool. Why do I not have any arrows at any given moment? Here we go. Actually, can I do this? Carry it from here. There we go. Ha ha ha. Get past my impenetrable shield, nerd. Compare your lives to me and then end yourself. Where are you running? Did you just forget I exist? You forgot I existed because I'm behind a shield. Yeah, you're not getting through here, bro. This Link's Infinite. I feel bad. Oh, I feel way more. I feel way worse. I don't know what to feel. I really wish that I accidentally sideswiped one of them. That would have been so funny. Oh god, my stuff's on fire. No! You burned my brambles, you dick! Ooh. Cool dodge. Please stop attacking. Bro, quit. Oh! How the hell did I dodge that? Don't swing your sword at me, please. I really preferably don't want to die right now. Okay. No! Shit! I knew the moment that I swung, it was far too late. I was dead. Oy vey. I really wish you could kind of cancel your moves while you're executing them. Because it's like, there's not going to be any punishment for it, I guess, but, you know. It's like I preferably don't want to die the moment I try doing my second swing because I can't backflip in time. Which is a sentence I didn't ever think I'd say. You shouldn't be fighting magical fire-throwing robots with half naked. I can't equip anything. When you're in these shrines, you only get to be half naked, Link. You only get to be Bear Grylls. Any other arrow ones? I want to snipe that guy up there. Yeet! Yeet! Come on. That was so close. Oh my lord. Bonk, 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 bonk. Come on. Just get you out of the way, please. Move out of my way. I got places to be and people to kill. Okay, now let's try. Oh, sorry. Now let's try doing this. Alright, do this. Whee. Hell yeah. Guess the creatures of these shrines are kind of kinky, eh? Well, let's be frank here. I mean, listen, I'm not a person who, I'm not a lot of a homosexual, alright? Link's hot, okay? Link is just hot. Reggie of Nintendo has even said it, or I guess Reggie of X Nintendo, but, you know. Reggie has at one point said that Link is hot. And if Reggie says it, it's the truth. Reggie is my gospel. Stop. You don't have to do this, man. Actually, can I do, let me copy this guy's idea and do this. Why in the hell did... It increased the damage of it by 10. Wow, that actually does do a lot of damage. Oh, it killed him instantly. Okay. I guess that previous time he just kind of like clipped an edge and survived. Now he's done for. Now he's donezo. Also, I don't think... Oh, I probably already took a picture of him. Reggie's the first pope of Moob religion. That is true. This is fact. Reggie is... And I know, I was just talking about how dumb the Chad meme is. And I know, this is just an ironic joke, alright? After all is said and done, this is just a joke. Reggie is a Chad, okay? I don't make the rules. I think we could all agree from time to time that Reggie is a Chad. No matter how dumb the Chad meme is, Reggie's a real one. Let's see. Anyways, I gotta go get back to playing Animal Crossing on my new Nintendo 3DS. Right. Yay. Actually, wait, can I keep being naked? And it's like, you could just take your clothes off, and it's just like, oh, I didn't know you were like that, Shrine. Okay, Shrine. Didn't know you were like that, bro. Man, be tired. I'm gonna say this, and I only know there's one person talking in chat, but I'm just gonna actually ask this just for that one person. Yay or nay, should I drink another monster? Because I did drink a monster before the stream started, but it's only been 2 hours, and I'm getting more tired. So now begs the question, do I drink another monster? Yay or nay? Oh, wait. That's weird. You can take a picture of the horn on top of it. On top of the weapon that you want to take a picture of. That's kind of cool. And also kind of annoying. Okay. There we go. This looks like one of those sticks that, like... You know what this is? This looks like, the Giza cutter from, Elden Ring. This one right here. How late is it for you? It is 6 in the afternoon. It's not actually that late. I'm just tired because I had a monster. Which, I shouldn't be drinking a monster because that's just gonna make me more tired. Oh fuck, I could go drink a monster right now. It's like a worse thing when it's like you watch a person doing a drinking stream and you realize they're drinking in broad daylight or some shit like that. Oh, I should go record my P-Ranks too. I could go do that. Okay. You know, I want to go kill Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon! Drake, wake up. Drake. Dude, I find it so funny that the, like, first thing that Elon tried to do when he starts owning Twitter is making it so, people are able to change their ads using Twitter Blue. Because that, first of all, horrible idea. Don't ever do that. If you ever do happen to own Twitter in your life, you're drinking a set of monsters, healthier, trust me. That is true. I guess cocaine is 0 calories. Don't ask me how I know this, but it is 0 calories. Anyways, as I was saying, it's like those people who change their ads on Twitter and stuff like that, and they change it to be like President of the United States, and they change their name to just be Joe Biden and stuff like that. And just go around and there was one tweet that I saw that was like, it was a person that was pretending to be, oh, what do we have here? Osby. You're 1B away from me wanting to cave your skull in, by the way. Sure. Skim across snow from the spring heights of the heavens to the mountain below. Pass through the rings of light to see the light's blessing. Yeah, yeah, we already found that. Yeah. Alright. Check out how fast I can solve this puzzle. Boom, I'm so cool. Anyways, I was saying, but people would, like, change their name to be, like, President of the United States, and then they change their bio and name to be President Biden, and then they just go around and just be like, Drake, I'm horny Drake, or something like that. And stuff like that. I find those memes to be my favorite because they're just so dumb. Because it came from, like, the worst decision ever, which is the ability to fake verification. many people were actually crashing company stocks with those Twitter shenanigans. Yeah, I think Nestle got fucked because of it. They were they had to make like a statement about it, saying like, hey, we didn't release any of those tweets that were talking about like, I'm so drunk right now or something like that. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I want to have just like a decently weak weapon that I can wield. We can do this. Even though it's not a field thing. Oh, the third good meme was from this year. What have we got? Nice. President's playing Minecraft. That one was pretty funny. It was pretty good, but I don't think it was anything to write home about. Definitely would not be my favorite, but it was pretty funny. Like, I also like the ones where people were making photoshops of like the president, like Obama, Biden, and Trump all on like a roller coaster or something, because it's just like, oh, look at that. We're treating these like very old and very political men as if they were children. How adorable. Of course, I'm just shitposting, but you know, still very funny. It's so funny to see people go online, and I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it's super funny seeing people like say like shipping other people from like from different medias and stuff like that. Like I've been seeing people ship like Ethan Winters and then that one guy with the metal stuff from RE6. I've been seeing people ship those people together, and in my brain I'm just kind of like, man, it's really funny because it's kind of like shipping 45-year-old men together. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it's like every single time I look at it, it's like, oh look, we're making funny memes about like real human beings that have like existed. I don't know how to describe it. It's like so many times have people kind of forgotten, like, I for a really long time forgot that Obama was even a person. You know what I mean? Because memes have just existed. And I'm not throwing any shade towards memes or like people who actually ship those characters. It's just funny to think about. I am very tempted to go grab a monster right now. But it's been 2 hours since I've consumed the last monster, and it's also 6 in the afternoon. So I could be risking a heart attack. But it could be really cool if it happened on stream. That's my only that's my really only what was I gonna say? My only reason for drinking more than one monster in such a short period of time is that it might be cool if I died of a heart attack on stream. Okay. Bloom, I summon thee. Oh, I guess this Phantom Ganon wouldn't sleep. He just took a little nap. That's fine. I also need to go take a picture of a boss bokoblin that isn't blue or like strengthened or whatever. So just a standard old boss bokoblin. Look at him strut. Okay. I am. You know what? I'm gonna grab a monster. It's monster time, baby. Oh, baby, it's monster time. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I have brought monster. Oh, I forgot to bring a cup. Hold on. Perfect. Alright. Here's the crack. Yeah. Oh, baby, it's monster time. Alright, and that initial pour that you just heard while I was saying, oh yeah, monster time. You know, I always love to mix monsters with piss. You can't beat the taste. I don't know what I'm trying to go with this bit, because that one just makes it seem like I'm drinking. Alright, monster time. I am going to die of a heart attack. Let's keep playing. Let's see. If I do die of a heart attack, you know what? I did my lot in life. I have said a couple of really cool things that people agree with. I think that every human is valid unless you're a dick. And then I played Tears of the Kingdom and Ultra Kill, and then I die. That's kind of what I want to live. The idea of betraying grown men who are political competitors and best friends around on Discord calls is hilarious. It is such a novel idea. It's just cute. You know what? I'll say it. It's just cute to look at. Why don't I go here? Just go to the other one. Speaking of pillars, we should go and find one of Miska's treasures. You might be asking, what do you mean by pillars? One of the tunics, the tunic of awakening was found in a pillar, so probably go a little bit of a exploring and such. You know what I just realized? We never actually finished that we never actually finished the maze that was over in Akala. We should probably go do that. I know I'm kind of like jumping around between these kind of things, but I really want to fucking just go and do all the stuff. I am having a heart attack. Thank you, soldier from TF2. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm drinking this monster like how do I describe it? I neck monster like it's water. That's the best way I can describe how I drink it. Alright, look, there's Dinral. Hi, Dinral. Everybody say hi to Dinral. He's cool. He's one of the only, he's one of the very few, dragons I can actually deal with. Because the ice one's annoying and the fucking electric one's worse. Okay, so what's the deal with this? Yeah, the chasm's not open, that's the issue. I preferably would like to go into the chasm to explore the depths of hell, and yet you screwed me. What's over here? Oh. Right, the cave. That just leads to the beach. What's that? I worry about drinking more. I worry about drinking. Okay, that's fair. I've seen people do some shit where it's like they try seeing how much they can increase their heart rate and stuff like that, and I was like, don't ever do that. That's such a fucking terrible idea. Also, 40. I will say I don't condone anyone trying to increase their heart rate more than they should, because that's a terrible idea and you're probably going to die for it, so don't. But then again, there have been multiple occasions where I was very tempted to see how many monsters I can drink, and then I decided that's just a waste of money, and then just didn't. Only try to die with a heart attack when you have a sizable income. When you have a stable income of money, then try investing and giving yourself a heart attack. You know, quote from Moop. Every human is valid unless you... it's like... I forgot the quote already. It's just like... Here's a couple of quotes from Moop. It's like... Some of the stuff. Where was it? I just had one of them. Accept those who are different, not those who accept those who are different. Or accept those who don't accept people for being different. It's like, that's a pretty good quote. Another quote. Give yourself a heart attack when you have a sizable income. Just one of the many quotes that Moop on a daily basis makes. That's also a complete lie. On a daily basis, I'm playing Ultra Kill. You know, I actually kind of wanted to try something. If I ever re-upload a video, like a previous video from one of my Ultra Kill streams. For example, I do like, me fighting Minos Prime and Sisyphus day 195, I think is today. If I ever re-upload one of those, would anyone notice? Because I know I'm saying it now, so of course the people in the stream would notice. But I wonder if anyone who hasn't seen this stream would notice. You know what I mean? Just one of the many curiosities in life. Would anyone care if I re-uploaded a previous, like, Mios and Sisyphus video? Of course, it would have to be back before I, like, ever, it would have to be back before a specific date, as to not get people, like, really curious about it. Like, for example, if I upload it, like, from a video 2 days ago, would people care? Or, like, a day ago, would people care? I think if I just re-uploaded the stuff from yesterday, then that people would catch on, but I feel like if I just uploaded a video from like 2 days ago or something, I don't think anybody would really notice. And now I'm kind of curious and kind of want to try it. Because I ain't gonna lie, guys, I'm kind of getting burnt out on Ultra Kill. That's just one of the many things that... I thought I saw something climbing on the fucking wall. It was just the glue moving. Thank God, it's only the hell walls that are moving. It's not anything too crazy. But, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, and this is gonna sound really interesting. I'm burnt out on Ultra Kill. Like, I've been playing so much Tears of the Kingdom to the point where playing Ultra Kill is now becoming just annoying for me. And I know, I'm the Ultra Kill guy. I've done the Minos Prime stuff, I've done the Sisyphus stuff, I know all the shenanigans, I've done literally everything I possibly can in the game. And that's not an exaggeration, I've done everything. And of course, it's just waiting until Act 3 and stuff like that, but I'm just getting burnt out. And I know, don't burn yourself out, I know all that stuff, but like, you know, grind don't stop. You do it, but are you really that kind of guy? That's true, but you absolutely know that I would probably want to try it at least once. Fuck, I kind of want to try it. And I know I'm not the person to kind of back down from a promise, such as, you know, defeating the same guy every day until something happens. But I want to try it as an experiment. I genuinely want to see if people would actually catch on and see if I've actually re-uploaded the content. Also, wow. Wow, look at that. It's the Empire State Building. Let me put this in a language you can understand. That is not the... Oh, what did they say? Let me put this in a language you can understand. That is not the Empire State Building. That is the entire state of California. To anyone who doesn't know what I mean, I completely forgot the dude's channel, but there's a person who makes some really goofy stick figure memes that are just like horrible mic quality, just absolutely rancid mic quality, but makes hilarious content. I think the one that was really funny, it was like, oh, which one was it? Wow, I just forgot the name of it. Oh yeah, it's the guy, it's one of those who was like, you could dim it down a bit, plus there's no need for the full level. That's true, I guess. I could do that, yeah. Well, the streams are called, like, P-ranking Sisyphus until the Act 3 releases. And I honestly want to keep my promise because it does actually mean that the videos do get increased to 10 minutes. Which mean that, like, I get more ad revenue for it. But, you know, I could try it. You know what, how about this? For this P-rank, and I'm quoting this for future historians, so that way they could back me up on this. For the next P-rank, I will only do the Minos P-rank. Sisyphus will not be a P-rank. I'm gonna try it and see how people are like reacting and stuff. And if people really don't like it, then okay, whatever. I'll just go back to doing what I was normally doing. If people genuinely are like, oh yeah, this is a pretty good idea, then fuck, I might just do that. Because I've seen a couple people agreeing that, called P-ranking Sisyphus, not P2. But I'm not getting the P-rank in the first place. Despite the fact. Oh, look at this. Cool. Other than I get a picture of this. Yes, yes. Cool. But I'm just gonna say right now, like even if I do say, I'm technically not P ranking the level. I'm just P ranking Sisyphus. I'm not getting a P rank. Like you have to do the whole level in order to get a P rank in the first place. So it doesn't even matter if I call it something different. But for this P rank, for the newest P rank that'll be on the Mook channel in about like an hour or so or some shit like that, I will only kill Sisyphus and Flesh Panopticon and just do the shortcut stuff. I will only do that. And if anybody wants to give me shit about it, then fine. I will go back to doing what I normally do. But if everybody's genuinely like, hey, this is a good idea, keep doing it, then fine. I'm fine with, I'm absolutely fine with that, in fact. Because fuck doing the entirety of P2. P2 is just like one of those levels that's just, it's not fun from the start, it's not fun from the end. And then Sisyphus makes it even worse by being a hard fight. So it's like, you get a whole bundle of bullshit, and then you garnish it with Sisyphus. Okay, so is there anything down here I could possibly do? And I love how they structured the labyrinths. I know I've already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. I love how they structured the labyrinths so you can't actually get a top-down view of it to cheat. Like where the exit is. Because the exit is never going to be visible. Or at least like the way to go is never going to be visible. They always put them in a manner that makes it so it's like, you know, you have to actually try. Which I think is pretty cool. It definitely feels a little better than some of the other mazes that have been in Zelda games where they give you a map and you're just like, oh wow. People complain about how US citizens can't name countries, trying to name all US states. I know I can't. I could probably list off all the US states. I will not be able to put them in order though. Like if you showed me a map, I could probably list off a couple of them, but you know, like Texas, California, Utah, where I live, Wyoming, stuff like that. I can list off like those locations. Florida, New York. Would New York be considered a city? I think New York's a state, right? This is gonna sound incredibly dumb, but I genuinely can't remember if New York's a state or not. No, it is. He thinks it is. And like Oklahoma and stuff like that. It's like I could list off a couple of them. It's when you get down to like, where's Minnesota and stuff like that, where I'm just like, I can tell you that Minnesota is a state, but I, for the life of me, will not. Fuck's all this. For the life of me, will be able to tell you if say for example, I won't be able to tell you if like where Minnesota is on a map. And it's even worse because I am also a US. It's like I am a US citizen, so it just makes me look unpatriotic. All right, what do we got here? What's all this about? Oh, look at that! A large Zonite longsword. Very cool. Hmm. Delicious. Freaking monster. I'm drinking something that I shouldn't. Actually, don't swap to the Lionel thing. You know, I don't like how they called it the Lionel Pounder when you put their horn on it. I don't like that. I don't. Just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Don't call it the Pounder. Call it something better. I bet most people don't know Luxembourg exists. I only know Luxembourg exists because of Wilbursoot. And I know, Wilbursoot cringe. Whatever. I've watched at least one of his videos in the past. I now have, like, no idea what the fuck he's doing. Like, genuinely, if you asked me what the hell Wilbursoot, like, does or who he is now, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But back then, I used to watch his content a lot. And, he refers to Luxembourg a lot. I was like, that and Top Gear are the only two things I know of Luxembourg. And the only thing I know from it is that it rains a lot. But even then, that's not really narrowing it down because there's so many places in the UK that rain a lot, from what I've heard. I heard that like all of the UK is just very rainy, and now I kind of want to go to the UK. And I know some people think that's an absolute sin to go to the UK because it's the UK, but it's also like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it. UK is pretty. UK is very pretty. Got some cool places. They're such a funny country. Funny little country. But I'll say now, like, as much as some people, some like Americans are just like, oh, dude, I like fucking British bad, grr, anger. Jokes aside, it is a very, very pretty country. It's got some cool shit. And I'm gonna say it, the rain makes it better. It makes it look really cool and foggy. It's like my favorite kind of stuff. Like if you, by the way, if anyone, and this is just, and I'm saying this to a very broad audience here, if anyone ever makes a fan game about me, which never gonna happen, first of all, but if it ever does happen, first of all, oh my god, you're gonna melt my heart. Second of all, if you want to, like, know a gateway straight to my heart, rain. Easy. Slap some lightning in there, but make it, like, actual lightning, where it's not, like, lightning strikes and then, like, you can immediately hear the thunder. No, make it so there's, like, a bright flash, and then it takes, like, 5 seconds, and then you can hear the thunder. It's like, that's... I was like, oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, mama. Where am I meant to be going? Because it did say I have to go up, but then I'm wondering, what about the jets? We can try and make a hot air balloon or something, I guess? I don't know. Shit. Unless it's just gonna be raining the whole time and then I'm gonna get stuck. I could craft myself a funny little airship. Happy little airship. Funny little tree. Okay, I also need to swap off of this before I get struck by lightning. Let's hope that being the tallest thing on the map doesn't also kill me. Because you never know. I guess, let's see. It's so small that if you stand on one side, you can see the opposite end of the country. You actually reminded me of this incredibly dense person that I met the other day. Or, I guess not met, but I saw a TikTok of theirs that I was baffled to see because it was so goddamn dumb. And normally, again, I don't generally like to poke fun at other people's expense. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this guy was a moron. He was discussing with a couple of people on TikTok, or something like that. No, he was talking he was on a live stream, actually. Oh, fuck, I just remembered. He was on a live stream, and he goes, so... he was trying to prove if, like, a country was, like, flat or something, right? So what he was talking about was, he was saying, like, what if everybody stands to one side of a country, would it just flip over? And I was like, fucking, no, what? Huh? Huh? Is this what humanity is boiled down to? Have we regressed to such a point where we don't know that tectonic plates are, like, a thing that exists? Like, oh my god, I saw that and I could not stop laughing, because I was just like, you literally have to be kidding me. To literally convince me that if everybody stands on one side of a country, it'll flip over. And I guess there's like some like fucking QAnon shit or whatever, and I'm just like, man, that is that's some sand-brained behavior right there. And again, I don't like to really poke fun at people's stupidity at their expense, but like, come on. Like, give me something. It's like, give me more to work with than that. Because it's almost like you're making it too easy. Me and my brother and my dad went visiting. We saw a house that seemed to be owned by a well-established person. Huh. Interesting. I do know that there are a couple of, there's the House of the Prince. Oh, interesting. I remember there's a couple of places over in the US, like where Bill Gates used to live and stuff like that, that were just like cramped, very small houses and stuff like that. And apparently some of the people who have been like making the most influential websites and stuff like Microsoft. I'm not sure if Bill Gates was one of those types of people, but they live very modestly, which is pretty nice. It's a nice change of pace to see someone living modestly, because then you look over at like Elon Musk's account and he says like, "Yo, look at my bedstand, guys," and has a fucking gun on it. Oh, this monster. Oh, this monster. Oh, my soul, my heart. How it quells, how it aches for more monster. That also might be a side effect of drinking too much monster. But I don't like to think about it. I choose not to think. I choose to act by drinking more monster. Expecting to live in a castle or something. I guess so. I mean, to be completely frank with you guys, if I was a rich billionaire or something along those lines, if I was inconceivably rich to the point where I can drop $100 and it would be more costly to pick it up than to keep walking, which by the way, bullshit expression, but just in general. But if I got to that point in my life where that was a thing, then you know I would probably just be living modestly. I'm not a person who likes to spend a lot of money on a lot of useless garbage. You know, and you could say, oh, but you spent money on Tears of the Kingdom, and that's pretty useless because it's a video game. Nope. You are wrong. I'm just gonna tell you now, this has been the best 70 bucks I've spent in my entire life. And, well, 70 bucks I've spent in one place, at least. And, man, this is fun. This is a really fun experience. I love it. Like, you know it's a good experience when Moop spends, like, what, fucking... about 20 hours exploring one half of the game. Like, oh, yeah, now that's when you know it's good. Ideally I wouldn't want that. I would want... Call my name. Oh, was he just freaking out? I wonder if this works. I'm trying to make myself a, I wonder what happens. Do you always feel like $1? Exactly. Well, no. Okay, feeling like $1 is different than, actually having more than $1. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a person who... I would probably be a person in life who would live very modestly. Because I'm a person who in life now lives very modestly. It's like, feeling like $1 every day doesn't mean that, like, you quintessentially have to live like a very humble person. You know? Like, money's money, man. Your life at the bare minimum, so you have nothing to lose. I guess so, but, you know, that could always change in an instant. Because you never know. You just never know. Speaking of memes recently that have been popped up that I'm loving, the fucking memes where people are like rubbing barbecue sauce on windows at Airbnbs and just being like, you just never know. Those memes always get me because it's just so dumb. It's like, there's one that was like, always stick a Q-tip in the doorknob, you just never know. But I'll tell you now, the whole expression of live life like $1, it's like, well, that is a very good expression, at least for me, that I've been living by a lot. It's like, you also have to remember that that does not necessarily mean you can't spend money or don't need to spend money. Money's still money. Don't feel like money. Feel like $1 every day, and then you'll literally expect nothing. But if you have a lot of money, that's something different. If you have a lot of money, then like spend it, I guess. I don't know. I feel like 10 bucks that day, I guess. Feel not like $1 million. Just kind of feel like shit for a little bit and then spend it and just be like, okay, cool. If you have the money for it. But, of course don't if you don't have it. But, you know, I of course will always live by the mantra of feel like $1 every day so you have nothing to expect and nothing to lose. But if you have a lot of money, I mean, I'm not gonna say don't spend it. I mean, live a humble life, I guess, but it's kind of like a normal expression. Man, out of all the things I've been discussing today, today's been the weirdest. Where we went from discussing the nature of memes to discussing ideology and belief. And then we decided to discuss, now we're on the top about living humbly, and then we wrap back around to the dollar mantra. A weird fucking day, man. You need to be 21 in the USA to drink beer, right? Yes, that is true. In some states. How much money you making every day? 22 cents. And it's not even every day, it's just in general, I have 22 cents. Oh. I have 22 cents more than I did, you know, in some previous day. Now I can feel like 22 cents. Anyways, I'm gonna actually travel here so I can do some island hopping. And I'm not making a lot of money, but you have to start somewhere, right? Soon enough, I'll become a billionaire, and then I'm never gonna forget you guys, the people who got me here. And then I'm gonna post a picture of my nightstand with a gun on it and just be like, "Hey guys, look at my nightstand." You can't tell I'm ripping on Elon for being a dick. Now let me glide. I really hate how it gives you that little bit of like, oh, we're gonna make you glide for just a tiny bit. It's like, no, just make you glide now. Where's that giant pit we're coming from? Germany at 16, so I don't know why it says they said 21. I think it's because our country, and this is not a bragging right, by the way, I just want to point this out. Just real quick before anything happens. I think our country is probably the country that has the most drunk driving incidents, like, ever, or something like that. Actually, I'm actually curious now. Let me do something real quick. Alexa, which country has the most drunk driving incidents per year? South Africa? Huh. Apparently it's South Africa. I did not know that. Interesting. That was from 2017, so it might be a little outdated, but that's actually some interesting information to know. Weird. Very odd. Very strange. Out of all the countries I expected, I didn't think South Africa. At least for drunk driving, because you think it would just be the US all the time, because the US sucks. Weird. I guess, no, I think the US is for suicides. That's probably what I'm thinking. Oh, the more you know. Also, apologies if I turned on anyone else's Echo device while I was doing that. This my GDP Fortnite. Well, gamers, I'm well and truly confused on how to get up here without using a tower, something like that. Because I thought I had to go down all the way to the bottom of this pit and then like launch myself. I don't think it's gonna work. And even then, how do I get myself in the chasm? And then I also get all the stuff in Lakeside. Yeah. Also, actually, while this is happening, I'm gonna look something up real quick.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
By that I mean I'm looking at Twitter.
The aimless spirits of slain monsters return.
What do they do? I didn't hear it. I don't know what they do. Crazy. Anyways. Let's see. Some people were trying to convince me to play Fortnite the other day, and my thoughts on it, well, they were trying to convince me to play it on stream, and my thoughts on Fortnite is that I am probably never going to play it on stream. Oh, I forgot. This scared the shit out of me, oh my god. My thoughts on Fortnite is that I'm probably never going to play it on stream legitimately. I'm always going to shitpost on it. Oh, that was almost about to murder me. Hi, Phantom Ganon. Hi. Nice. Same country as the band Kinder Surprise. I expected to be surprised at the drinking age 21. That's very true. That's very accurate. I think, I don't know why they banned the Kinder Joy egg, but I will tell you now. If you want to know a really fun fact, the rarest toy you could possibly get from a Kinder Joy egg was crack cocaine at one point, because apparently there was exactly one Kinder Joy egg that someone, I guess, just decided to put crack in. So, if you want a fun little fact, the rarest thing you can ever get from a Kinder Surprise egg is always going to be cocaine. Kids, don't do drugs. Unless you find any Kinder Joy egg, then that's pretty lit. Also, look at this, man. Link is now able to dual-wield scythes. Fear him, or he's about to reap your life. Actually, this is really cool for a Reaper type design, because it has to do with gloom and stuff like that, where it's a toll on your body as well. That's like, the bandit has a choking hazards. Yes, because I will tell you now, there are a lot of things that US kids are. US kids are, well, let's just get straight to the point. US kids are dumb, to be honest. And I'm saying this is like the wide margin of US kids that from what I've seen and from what I've experienced as well. People in the US, I'm just gonna say it now, are not the most intelligent. Me included, by the way. I'm not excluding myself. That's just not something I will do, because as a citizen of the US, I unfortunately have to say that I am also a person who has been who hasn't been like the most keen or the most you know, how do I describe this? The most intelligent. Hey. Russian kids are kind of dumb. Oh wait, okay. That's fair. Ugh, sorry, I'm leaning back all the way in my seat. Ooh, there we go. Ah! A monster. Alright, well, I don't know what to do. Let's go do a different thing other than this. Man, I am like getting really tired. It's only been 3 hours. Which is also weird because I feel like I said it was 2 hours, just like, it feels like I said it was 2 hours ago, like 15 minutes ago. You know what? I don't want to have this on me right now. I want to have, let's actually use the 8-fold blade with a blue mane. What? Huh? Where'd my shit go? What? Over here. You ever play Spore on stream? Not. First of all, that's a game I haven't heard in a while, and second of all, no. Because from what I've seen, that game actually is fucking really in depth. Only 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, it's only been 3 hours. Like, my time is time for me at least, very, very convoluted. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Anyways, what I was gonna say was probably not. Because Spore is one of those games that goes on for about all eternity. And as much as I like to play games that go on for all eternity, i.e. this one, but this game at least like has a conclusion. I'm pretty sure from what I've seen of the fuck was it? From what I've seen of Spore, it's one of those games that's like space exploration and it's infinite. But probably not. What's this all about? Whoa. Oh. Hold on. Nice. That's really cool. The fact that you catch those out of the air is so sick. Oh my god, this thing's going all the way down. Holy shit. I'll beat it in 3 days, bro. Hey. Is it cool if I just still don't want to play it? Wow, it landed all the way down here. Holy shit. That's pretty intense. It went all the way from a sky island, dropped down the middle, and then fell down all the way here. Alright, $10 says this is completely illegible. I'm not going to be able to read it. Because it is highly in text, after all. Yep. Alright, fess up. Owe me money. I need money to live. The frogs over there I could go kill. Yo, it's fine. It fucking better be. Never mind. I guess we could go back to where I was and then just drift on over. Actually, we could... You know what? You know what? I decided I no longer want to do this stuff. When are you going to do the Earthbound streams? That is a very, very good, message, because I also completely forgot to do those. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm kind of fucking not wanting to play those now, because I'm just like... Tears of the Kingdom is cool. But I'll tell you now, there will be a lot of Tears of the Kingdom stuff for quite a long time. So I will just tell you now that if you're begging on hands and knees for Earthbound streams, that will not be a thing for a while. As much as I hate to say it, it's like Zelda's cool, and I kind of want to play it for a very, very long time. And granted, Earthbound is also a very, very cool game, but that's also a very long game. This is very weird for me to describe, because I know Tears of the Kingdom is a super long game, but I've been playing it for like 70 hours, and I'm hesitant to play Earthbound, another game that takes like 70 hours. I think it's just the fact that like I like this gameplay more than Earthbound and like other RPGs and such. It's like Undertale, I feel like I can probably knock out in like 4 to 5 streams. If I did like 1 stream per area, or like blaze through it. Because, let's be honest, we've all seen Undertale, but, you know, we might have to go back through and check it out. But, those might take a long time for me to do. And I might also just do them out of order, to be honest. Like, no guarantees if it's gonna be, you know, all sunshine and rainbows. Because I might end up just doing like Undertale and Omori, and then going back to Earthbound, and then going to Mother 1, something along those lines. Just kind of get my head in the space that I want it to. But where do I want to go? We could go do this. I kind of put it off last stream because I was tired and sick of Unova shit. Undertale can be done in like 6 hours if you read all the dialogue. That is true, but you have to understand that if I'm playing Undertale and Omori, I'm going to be skipping dialogue. Same as Undertale, or same as Earthbound probably. Because here's the thing. All 3 of those are some of, if not the most popular RPGs of all time. Earthbound starts a genre, Undertale is the best one out of them all, and Omori is the most recent example. So I'm gonna just say it right now, I might just start skipping dialogue for those games. And as much as I hate to say it, like, I know the dialogue's super witty and funny for some of those games. You kinda have to also understand that like, everyone under the known sun knows what happens in Undertale. Like, and I know there are some people who don't know anything about Undertale, but I'm talking about like, the main people who watch these videos probably know what Undertale is and have seen Undertale content. So I might end up skipping dialogue. There we go. Okay, first one down, and this time let's just not die to Phantom Ganon, please. Me. My only request, me. Don't die to Phantom Ganon. Just a little bit of gloom I can handle it. Ouch! Wow, that nearly cut me in half, huh? It literally cut my health in half. Damn. Nice. This also makes me wonder what Phantom Ganon's gonna be doing. I forgot to take a picture of him again, god damn it. This also makes me wonder what Phantom Ganon's gonna be doing in the like final fight. If it ever comes to that. Because he might just end up doing all those same sword moves. I really hope the final Ganon fight is like fun and not bullshit. And I know Phantom Ganon is not bullshit, it's just that I didn't know their attacks. But you know. Am I ever gonna get that sword? Because I kinda want it. Of nerds. Oh. Cool. Okay, I can go grab their stuff. I really need to go take a picture of Phantom Ganon. And not bungle it like for the 8th billionth time. What do I want to get rid of? I kind of don't want a long throw soldier's broadsword. I kind of want a gloom sword. He thinks. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take this katana and I'm going to make it more katana. Right? Watch this. Katana. Double katana. Now it's just really sick. This is like the 8,000 folded blade. Wow, 96. Ah, motherfucking damn. I guess I could also use these. But, nope. Alright, let's see. I guess let's keep doing this. Which is really interesting to note that the Master Sword, I guess, you know, the Master Sword is not going to be in its pedestal, of course. But it's also very interesting to see that Gloom just kind of ended up here. I probably was being a little bit of a dumbass if I expected the Great Deku Tree to be a whole temple. Well, let's be honest, like, there's a Spirit Temple and there's a Fire Temple, so... Oh, that's Subu. What's up? God, why are you screaming? Weapons. Yes. Sorry for skipping the animation, but we would be here for 8 years if we saw it every time. We're gonna skip the dialogue, you might as well just do might as well not play the games at all. Okay, so what if I told you that I can play the video game and I can kind of play it the way I want to, and that's the magic of the video game itself. Also, interesting, there's a new branch sprouting out of it. If I skip the dialogue in, like, Undertale or something, I don't think it's gonna be too crazy, because, let's be honest here, it's Undertale. I've played that game literally 5 times. Who knows, I might do a speedrun, but, like... Be honest here. Like, I'm reading the dialogue now. I'm reading it. In my brain. Oh, shit. This is after Breath of the Wild. I guess...
It is good to see you, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, and Link, Keeper of the Master Sword. Your blade has been fully restored. Go on then, Link. Draw it once more.
In the first game, he was like, "Argh!"
Great Deku Tree, thank you so much.
There is no need for thanks. I merely watched over its renewal.
It is amazing that a sword can heal itself, no matter how badly damaged it becomes.
Oh. Interesting.
It can do more than heal.
Fuck this shit. It can also backflip.
Gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes. The potential.
Also gonna skip Earthbound dialogue? Probably. I don't know.
Be limitless. Truly the work of a goddess.
A sword that grows ever stronger.
Yeah, this thing might fucking just...
The Master Sword.
We might go over to fucking, Phantom Ganon, or, like, Mummy Ganon, or whatever. We're just gonna, like, poke him once the Master Sword needs to get back. Oh, interesting. Oh. What? Oh, I guess he just knows where it is. You're moving. I kind of want to go do that. Fuck it. I guess we're already doing that, but interesting. But yeah, to be honest, I might skip dialogue in those types of games. I also love how they made the Deku Tree a Sakura tree. That's so sick. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I might skip dialogue. I'm not sure. Because, let's be honest here, it's an indie game, or it's an RPG. There's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue. And if I've played the game about a bajillion times, then I'm probably gonna skip it. Earthbound, maybe not so much. It's not a game that everybody's played. That's true, but, like, I'm gonna, like, read through it as per usual, like with this game. Like, I am reading the dialogue. I'm not skipping all of it. I am indeed reading it. I'm just reading it quickly. But some games, like Undertale and stuff, it's like the dialogue has been seen about a bajillion times. And I guess Undertale, probably not. Or, I guess Earthbound, probably not. Not Undertale. But Earthbound, definitely, I might, like... Okay, so is it actually moving? 3, 2, 1. I think it's... Is it moving? Oh, I think I know what happened. It's part of that dragon. It's heading over there. I think I know it. Oh! Oh, I think I know what happened. No, my brain's putting together the puzzle pieces. I think the Master Sword is the dragon. Or Zelda is the dragon, and they're holding the Master Sword. Because they said dragons live eternally, right? It's associated with the dragon that's passing over here. Okay. But they also said that they live eternally, and Zelda was considering on doing some dragon chicanery in order to get the Master Sword to us. So either she is now a dragon, or the Master Sword has been transformed into a dragon by some debauchery. Or I guess not debauchery, some bewitchery. This might be very interesting to see. I guess let's take a pit stop here just to get some stamina, but anyways, as I was saying, I'm probably not going to be skipping over the most important bits. You know, how, like, occasionally I like to voice act Koga in this game. That's because I like Koga. For, like, Undertale and stuff like that, it's like I've already seen it a lot. Like, I don't need to read out Sans' voice in the fucking voice all the time. Look at that. Oh yeah, I think Zelda's a dragon now. Master Sword's in its head. Whoa. Hopefully this doesn't hurt. I'm gonna say that might hurt. Oh, it's stamina related now. Oh, and I feel bad. Yeah, I think Zelda's a dragon now. That's fucking weird. I also don't know how much stamina I need. Hopefully it's not all my stamina. Please just pull out now. Yes!
Link. The Master Sword. Your sword. She is the key to destroying the Demon King. He defeated her before, but a long slumber will heal these grievous wounds. And when you two next face the Demon King, you will have my strength to help you through her. Link, you are our final hope. I pray this sword reaches you in the future.
Very interesting. There it is. The Master Sword. Then I kind of want to check out something. Can I get a picture of it? Yeah, let's see this. Hold on. The Light Dragon. This was not in the first game. Or in Breath of the Wild, at least. Very, very interesting. Oh, we're back here! Shit. It's morning, so bell's ringing. Okay, well, a lot to process there. Holy shit. So, what I'm getting at is Zelda, at some point or another, transformed herself into one of those eternal dragons. In doing so, she was able to use her head as like a mantle for the sword. Or as like a sheath for it. She was able to use her head as the sheath for the sword, so that way she could still heal the sword and live eternally. So that way, you know, I was able to actually get it in the future. That's, like, kind of fucked, in a way. Where it's like she had to turn herself into a dragon to do that. Very interesting. Huh. That's, pretty intense. I mean, you think that it would have just been something like, oh yeah, she just had to, like, put it in a very sacred spot for a couple thousand years and just live by it or something. But yeah, I guess she wouldn't have been able to live forever, so had to do it somehow. So I guess we did just get the Master Sword. I don't know, that feels really weird. I don't know why. I thought it would be something like, oh yeah, we just put it in this sheath for a couple thousand years and then we just kind of waited. But I guess if you wanted to live forever and also heal it as well, then had to do it somehow. Oh, that's the fucking final one. Yeah. Interesting. There are still a couple of cutscenes we can go and do, I guess. So do I just, like... Let's roll these and see. Okay. So, anything left with the Master Sword? No, that's just it. Damn. Something tells me I wasn't meant to have that much stamina going into it. Uses a mindless dragon now forever flying in the sky? I guess so. I mean, I guess she is not mindless, but it's still kind of fucked, to be honest. It's a pretty damn piss poor way to live. I mean, think about, like, how weird the dragons are treated in this game. Like, there are 3 dragons. That's, like, the Ice Dragon, Lightning Dragon, and Fire Dragon. And then instead of, like, you know, I don't know. It just feels, like, weird. In all the incarnations of Zelda, you always see her, like, living in some way. Or, like, becoming a spirit. Because in, in Phantom Hourglass, she was, I think, fucking like became a spirit or like died or something. I forget. But in this one, she just lives as a mindless dragon. Or I guess, like I said, not mindless, but just a dragon. That's kind of fucked. Very odd. Have a picture of these? No. Strange. So, weird turn of events, I guess. Be taking those, Lamau. And then, oh, what's this? Hmm. Very nice. I'll just be taking all of this. Hope you don't mind of me.
Oh.
Guess that's a surprisingly nice ending. Not really. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of like a. No, we did just see Zelda. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh.
Why are you the edgelord bird? How do you have hair? What? What are you?
Oh.
This technique.
Hmm.
So I guess, some sort of a subsidiary of champion, champion, oh, who the hell was it in the first game?
Ah.
Ravioli? I kid you not, that's probably their name or some shit. South. Wave. Thing. So, the simplicity of life floating, but without any worries now? I guess, but that's for, like, ever. That's, like, of all time. It's... I don't know. I know it's, like, one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to have any worries in life. But it's also just kind of like... She's not having worries. Her spirit's still in that dragon. Supposedly she's not living mindlessly, she's living with full consciousness that she is a dragon for all eternity. At some point or another, she's going to watch me die, and then this world die, and then everything die. Which is just fucked. What's up? Bonfire? I know all about him. But yeah, this is why I don't like those kinds of stories where it's like, oh yeah, this person transformed into something without any, like, mind or without any, like, soul or something, and now gets to live life blissfully. But it's like, they're not living blissfully, to be honest. Like, Zelda's gonna watch everything she knows die. She's gonna watch everything die at one point or another. And her only thing she can do is, like, roar and fly and get her toenails clipped from random assortments of creatures. That's just not living, that's just fucked. That's the reason why I was so very hesitant on calling it a good ending, because that is just not a good ending, man. Not what I can see. That. Why did I feel like I just got deja vu from something that didn't happen? There's... Whoa! Ah! I don't know why I just got deja vu from something that didn't happen. Also, this guy's a frond on the end of his thing, so I got gusted back. Master Sword! Interesting. This might, it might have the same thing as in, Hyrule Castle in the first game, where, you can only... Vitalize Sword of Legend. Very weird. It might have the same properties as the thing in, Breath of the Wild, where it can only deal extra damage in, like, either an enhanced state, or it can only deal a lot of damage when it's, oh, a Feathered Edge. Okay. It might only glow and deal crit damage when it's in Hyrule Castle, same as the first game. Although, I guess Hyrule Castle's kind of in the air now, so it'll just be, I don't know, something else. I'm also wondering if there's going to be any way to, like, reverse Zelda's, like, fucking dragon curse bullshit. There probably won't be, which is just sad. Because I don't know, I feel like Zelda had a lot of personality in this game. And then they just turned her into a dragon. Because I guess they could. I guess they said keep following the bonfire so we get up there, so keep on keeping on. I at least want to get a couple of main quests done before I do anything else, but because I'm wondering if there was, like, we didn't hear any mention of like a cure or like a reverse to the dragon stuff. Cure to a dragon knowing that her goal was accomplished and she believed that you'll beat the game, so just nothing to worry about her purpose being pretty much fulfilled. I mean, I guess, but fucking, if I got turned into a dragon and my purpose was fulfilled, after 1,000 years, I probably would be pretty pissed. Like, I'm not going to be the type of I know, probably Zelda's more, you know, more brazen than I am, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. If I get turned into an immortal dragon, and I get a sword lodged in my head, and eventually the strapping young hero who has been sent to, you know, clean out all of Hyrule's evil, comes over and pulls the sword, and I'm like, oh yay, they got the sword, thank God. I guess I can now live my life peacefully now. It's like, after 1,000 years, it's like, she's fucked. After 1,000 years, it's like, yeah, Link's dead. Like, if there's another evil, you're fucked. It's a kid's game, so they'll probably give you a happy ending and let her turn her back. Probably. Little shrooms. Alrighty. But, yeah, it probably will be a... I don't know, this game has some pretty heavy themes. There might not be a happy ending. Happy, joy. So I guess the best way I can describe it is like, it's a fucked ending, because if you think about it realistically, Zelda has turned herself into an immortal dragon. That's really cool. She's able to fulfill her purpose and deliver the Master Sword to Link. That's fine. But then you also just have to realize that she is now going to live her life as an immortal dragon for all eternity. It's not one of those types of deals where it's just going to be like, oh, just for a little bit. Unless there's a way I can turn her back, she's staying as a dragon, and she's about to go she's about to fulfill, like, have her purpose fulfilled for, like, maybe 20 years, and feel really good about it. And then after all is said and done, she's going to watch this world fucking perish, and everything alongside it. Because, I mean, unless Hyrule is one of those things that lasts for all eternity, then it's not going to happen. I guess it has been shown that it will survive at least for more than about... the kingdom has been able to survive for about 1,000 years before any major events come into play. Because that's when Breath of the Wild takes place. Don't worry, someone is probably going to come along and do some dragon poaching. All the worse! Because now you're not considered a human, you're considered a creature. You're going to get hunted. That's also more fucked. It's like hearing those stories about, like, not stories, how to describe this? Like hearing about people, in, like, books and stuff getting, like, turned into animals and stuff. It's like, you're still gotta deal with, like, hunters and stuff. It's even worse. Yep. This enough? Cool. Can I get coolant information? Go west down the mountain slope. West down the mountains. So, like... I guess? We're already that way, I guess. I don't know. It's... probably guaranteed they're probably gonna give Zelda a more happy ending, but... Man, oh man, is that just gonna be fucked if she is just like, well, I get to live my life as an eternal dragon. So, cool. And this is not to mention that there is potentially another evil that's gonna be coming into play. This isn't gonna be one of those types of things where it's like, oh yeah, well, Zelda ideally is probably gonna be, you know, able to, like, this is gonna be the last evil for all eternity. No, not really. Her eyes, she doesn't need to live, I think. I guess so. I don't know. It feels like they kind of like shoehorn in Zelda way too early as being like very cool and optimistic. And then they just like fucked her over in the worst way possible by making her an immortal dragon. It's like they could have just easily have said Zelda is not in this game. There is no Zelda. They could have just said that, and I would have been more happy with the outcome of that. Saying she like, oh, she's just like, I don't know, just chilling or something in Hyrule, not really doing all too much, or something like that. If she was just like a side NPC, just give her some personality instead of turning her into a fucking dragon, bro. Literally, it took like 10 minutes for me to identify where Zelda and where and who Zelda is. And then they immediately take that away by sending her to the past and then turning her into a dragon. Like, literally one of the most, like, zero personality things in this entire game. Right next to the fucking, like, right next to, like, the fish in this game. Like, ugh. What was I gonna say? It's also like, even if you have your purpose fulfilled, even if you have everything like that, that's not to say that the world evil is gone. Like, what if Link just doesn't fulfill the task? What if Gloom just rules? Right? And sure, you're an immortal light dragon, so perchance you can probably, or perhaps you can avoid all the random Gloom drama that's happening and just live your life still peacefully, never being affected by Gloom. But then you also have to know that you're going to be living as an immortal dragon, witnessing your entire kingdom that you've been ruling over completely perish. Like, from getting to watch every single one of your friends fucking just perish, to seeing the kingdom fall to ruin. Let's just sacrifice won't be in vain unless you have a skill issue. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what? What? Huh? Where'd he go? What the fuck? How'd you get up there? What? Huh? Anyone else a little confused on what the hell just happened? But, man, it's like, Zelda has put so much trust into Link, and I get it. I get that you want to defeat the world evil, so it's better to give Link the helm than to, like, watch the world suffer. If Link doesn't fulfill that task, your sacrifice is in complete vain. You get to watch your world crumble to ash, and then disappear. Not to quote Omni-Man here, but, like, seriously. Zelda, I mean, I get it. You wanted to get the Master Sword to the future. Actually, no, not even to Zelda. Nintendo. Come on, just make Zelda fun at least. She was so peppy and full of personality in like the very first 20 minutes of the game. And then you just took it. You just literally made it the most emotionless garbage. It's like, oh, I'm mad. Sure. Unless that wasn't Zelda, which is very unlikely because all signs point to Dragon. All signs point to Zelda. But, you know, it could be some garbage like, yeah, well, it actually wasn't Zelda. It was actually Zelda from the past, and then Zelda from the future is okay. But it's like, where's Zelda from the future one? You know, it could be some of that stuff. If it was that, I'd be probably fine with it, but, eh. It's like, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, like, if I got teleported to the past and I had a swordsman who was, like, ready to cure all the evil in the world for all eternity, like, I'm fine with putting my trust in them. I'm gonna at least figure out if there's someone else who would like to live as an immortal dragon first. Who knows, it probably could just be, like, the researcher or something, but, I mean, blonde hair, light, dragon, like, white design and dress and stuff like that. It's like, that's just Zelda. If they pull some alternate timeline chicanery, I'm going to be, like, very interested on where this plot goes. Did I just circle all the way back around? Oh. Yeah, we're probably at the end of the cave, right? This is a very big cave, holy shit. Yeah, I definitely would not be putting so much faith into some random swordsman. And especially considering the fact that, apparently, like, kind of in the lore, like, assumedly Link and Zelda are both very young, and both Link and Zelda are also, like, still kind of barely getting to know each other in some capacity. Probably not, you know, so much to the point where it's, ouch! Yikes, that's an arrow that does damage, guys. Be careful. Be careful when coming through here. There's a guy that shoots arrows and they do damage. Just be very careful about that. But, assumedly, like, Link and Zelda haven't known each other for very long in this timeline. Sure, there's other timelines, like, I don't know, actually, I don't know which other timelines there are where, Link and Zelda know each other for, like, a couple... Stop! I'm going to poke you with the stick now, you need to quit! Thank you. Anyways. It's like, you know, I'm not sure how many timelines where Link and Zelda would know each other for that long. So, I guess Zelda, in some capacity, has just been dealt, like, literally the shittiest hand possible. Instead of being, you know, swallow bow. I don't wanna. What if I don't want to do that? What if I don't want to swallow that bow? I guarantee you, like, every single streamer who's ever encountered that bow has made that joke. But anyways, as I'm saying, all the stuff with Zelda, she's been dealt literally the shittiest of hands possible. Probably doesn't remember everything else before the dragonification, only remembers her purpose being... She doesn't care whether the kingdom dies afterwards. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, they could have had so much potential with Zelda, and if this is how it goes, if Zelda's just like perma-fucked, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna be so mad. Because they gave her so much fun, very peppy personality in the very beginning of the game. And it was super cool. And then they just decided to turn her into an emotionless dragon. Forever bound to just do that for a living. Like, seriously. And I get it. Like, Link did, in fact, get the sword, but... Like, come on! They could have at least, like, done something else with her instead of just being like, yeah, she's a dragon now. We didn't have enough time to pay the voice actor, so we're just gonna slap him in. But, like, let's think about it this way. Zelda in this universe has been dealt horrible, horrible cards in terms of her story. And this is just from Breath of the Wild to, like, now. So, Breath of the Wild, she gets, I think, from what I remember Breath of the Wild, she gets stuck in, like, she gets stuck by Ganon's whole deal, right? And it has to be Ganon, because, I don't think by that point it was actually Ganondorf. It was more like a primal form of Ganon. Then, out of the blue, and I mean literally out of the blue, she just gets rescued, and then she uses the ultimate light to seal away Ganondorf. That is all the calamity gone. In an instant. Then, about, like, maybe, like, fucking, what, a couple, not even years, pretty much, just like a couple of, actually, no, it probably would be years. It was just a little bit after, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom happens, and then all of a sudden Gloom shows up and completely erases everything nearby the castle. She gets sent back to the past with the Master Sword, and instead of being like, okay, well, fuck, I guess I'm just gonna die, instead she's like, well, I have an idea, but it's also gonna suck because I have to turn myself into a dragon. And it's not like, one of those things where it's like, oh, I guess I have to turn myself into a dragon if I have to. No, it's, you have to turn yourself into a dragon. Period. No other way. Stone pebblets? Yeah, frost. But, like, man, I really wish they just had Zelda be, like, or... I know Zelda's very prominent in this game, because she's the one who gives me the Master Sword, but it's like... They could have really just, like, maybe put her in less of a shitty spot, man. Should have kept my guard up. That kid's about to die. Pine cone. Like, man. I hate it when a character just goes to waste. Stupid monster. What happened? Oh, was it the... Oh, I thought it was the swallow bow. If it was the... Oh, it was the swallow... Uh-oh. Oh, thank you, Windows Virus Threat Protection, for telling me about antivirus. Here. Ugh. Huh. Oh.
Leave it to me.
Oh god, you talk. Oh, okay, that's actually really good. Way better than fucking Yunobo's ability. Hey, I could charge in the rocks really well and stuff. That's really cool. Can't wait till Tuin's like, you know what? Just give me the controller. Your archery sucks. Fuck. Because it goes to show her nature. She's willing to do anything for people. Showing the courageousness no matter what. Wait, no matter what, how bad it may be. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, just maybe that's too corny. I guess so. Like, no, it's a Nintendo move. It's like, I'm going to be mad if we get to the end of the game, and that's just not the case. Like, if they're never going to fucking... If they're never gonna, like, cure her from dragonism. Okay, Tulin, fuck him up. God damn. I know it's only red Bacalvans, but damn. Yo. Oh, is that ravioli? I know it's ravioli, but let's be honest here. We're going back in time. It's ravioli.
Hoy!
Oi. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, I thought that was his parents for a second.
Oh,
And then they pull out the spirit. It's like, unfortunately, we can't have that here. Yeah, there you go. Now you're learning. Oh wait. I'm gonna help you not be salty. You know, I guess the only way you could really make me not be salty is just fucking spoil the game and tell me if Zelda's gonna be alright. But don't, because I will kill you if that happens. Because I want Zelda to have the personalities. But, you know, it might never come to fruition. Don't spoil the game if that's the case, but, you know. I'm also gonna say right now, is she, like, projecting from the past? I don't know how to put that into reality in my brain, because, like, like, I don't know if Zelda's, like, currently in the past and is projecting herself doing all this kind of stuff to get me to go and do all this stuff. Which actually, now that I think about it, wait, this is way more fucked than usual. Hold on a minute, my brain just pieced something together. Okay, also, by the way, after this, I might head off of stream. I know it's been about 4 hours, but it's supposed to be 4 hours. I've never played a Zelda game. Cool. Anyways, here's my thought process, right? So, potentially, Zelda has put so much faith in me that I would cure all the world evils that she's willing to go and basically, like, lead me to them. And, like, I guess in some capacities, it looks like she causes them. Because I don't think those Zelda projections, unless they're the Demon King, which the Demon King's currently chilling in the bottom of Hyrule, I'm just... Now this kind of throws things for a loop. If those projections are Zelda or the Demon King. Because if it's the Demon King, that makes sense, because that would he's projecting himself. Because it's shown that Ganon can transform into Zelda by, like, witchery and shit. Or like, not like transform into Zelda, like kind of guise himself as Zelda. So now I'm wondering, is the Demon King guising himself as Zelda to lead me to the evils, to like trap me and fool me, or like create more evils? Because we saw that the Zelda projections with at least Yunobo and stuff gave Yunobo the mask to make him evil, and then after we got to the end of the Fire Temple, she went into Goma's arena, and then when we got in there was Goma. So now I'm wondering, is it Zelda trying to lead us and cause the world evils to make it so we prevent them to stop the Demon King? Or is it the Demon King trying to trap us using Zelda's projections? Man, fuck this game. I don't want to think.
Ah. Ah.
Huh. Going way through the top?
Ah. Ah. Oh.
This is cute. You know what? I feel good about Tulin. Tulin is a cool character. Yeah. Alright, and on that note, Tulin, I will immediately say sayonara. Birdchild is almost as tall as full-grown Link. That is... Holy shit, you're right! Wait! And then also... Man. Father? What was I gonna say? Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to end stream for now. I might stream later, because it is a Friday. Tomorrow is Showcase Saturdays, by the way, so showcase whatever you want. You can showcase more than one thing, and you can also showcase multiple things per week. So, don't be afraid. I have 100 blue bokoblin horns? Holy shit. But on that note, I'm tired. I want to go fucking record P ranks and stuff, and today is going to be the Minos P rank and the shortcut P rank, or shortcut Sisyphus, just to see if people enjoy those more than the full thing. The full 9 yards, but we'll figure out. So, thank you all for joining the stream. I am now going to contemplate the meaning of life, alongside what the hell is Zelda's deal right now, and a couple of other things. So I shall see you all in the next episode.